I love that so much. I want chocolate lava cake now. I'm gonna mute up in Discord like an idiot. I'm glad someone noticed the notification though. Thank you so much. And how have you been? I have missed you. I completely forgot. Oh yeah, I have y'all muted, but I'm still talking in here. I'm glad you've been good. How is streaming going? Oof. Oh, I'm glad. Ready? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Y'all can now be heard. Welcome. As I'm muted as I tell them that. But no, I've been good.
Do you want me to play Faden again?
I've been good. Tired? Definitely. Busy? Definitely. But good. But good. Yeah. I got a new tattoo. I'm getting another tattoo.
Sure.
Kai is taking me to see Lovejoy in May. I'm so excited. Good things are happening, shockingly. But I am between jobs, which is not a good thing. My car is dead.
Whenever y'all are ready.
I am here. I am queer. I am mentally ill. Boop, 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 boop.
Crazy? I was crazy.
Oddly enough, I felt all of that.
Wait. Have you seen the potion seller meme or video?
No, I've not.
Gee, has nobody heard of the potion seller? Damn. Oh, I'll post it here.
Are you talking Legend of Zelda or?
No, it's potion seller. Potion seller. I am going into battle. I need your strongest potions. You can't handle my strongest potions. And it's back and forth. Oh no, it's better.
All right.
Might actually seen that one.
I know I for a fact have not seen that, but I'm also a basic bitch who doesn't see anything. So there is that.
It's a pretty old meme.
I felt all of that. Holy shit.
It's good. We can all suffer and feel that shit.
You don't get a meme, so we have to. There we go.
I'll say, like, you want me to keep up with pop culture? I can barely keep up with living.
I felt that so much.
Right?
So this was a video from 11 years ago.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh.
So we're gonna have Faden be late to session. I'm not sure when she'll be getting in, but don't mind the empty spot. She'll be joining soon. But until then, we're gonna keep up on our travels. Ronzin is officially a member of the party. I still want to fuck him.
Okay, I got the green light to play.
But that's a different story. That's just me being a simp. So we're gonna hopefully get this shit done well.
Okay, so does anyone remember distinctly where we left off?
We left
Just
off
entering the new town.
We hadn't entered. We were just seeing it from the distance.
I think we left off with the person who came back to try to steal our stuff. But
Liam!
instead we froze him, stripped him, and told him to run in there.
Didn't you make him strip?
Yeah, that's why I said strip.
Yeah.
and then we spawned 3 cats.
We did. We have Floor.
Also,
Nice.
For some reason or other, I have no recollection of what happened, amazingly.
Oh, yeah. It's no idea why not.
Wait, what was the cat's name?
There's Floor, Nice, and what? Am I
right? Floor, Angel, and Quiet.
Floor, Angel, and Quiet.
Floor, Angel, and Quiet.
I'm gonna say the 3 cats. What was it? Floor,
Angel, Quiet.
And Quiet.
They are very cute cats.
Homer, by the way, Homerick.
They are very cute cats, Amory. So cute.
Yeah. You have a fellow cursed buddy in the party with you right now.
You do. You have 2 cursed buddies in the group with you.
I don't know what that means.
So, remember in the one shot, you had the bald guy who you gave your name to, which cursed you kind of? He showed up, so you...
No, it's because I told him that I would see him again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. So you, Mercutio, and Asvin are all fucking cursed by him currently.
Partially
Unnes-
cursed.
Technically not Mercutio.
Partially.
He almost got
I
teased,
know
but
he
teased is a
exists.
shit and said no.
I didn't choose to acknowledge him. I
But
just
you
wanted
did.
to see what it was, but I got acknowledged. I was forcefully acknowledged, which is sad.
That is sad.
That is sad.
Oh,
Hey, poor buddy.
Unknowingly acknowledged.
So- here's the difference I would say between the two. Teeks was more indirect in terms of talking to Homewreck to talk
Yeah.
to other person, right?
Mhm.
Yours was straight up, I detect to see if there's something in front of me.
Right. Well, like what's affecting homework specifically? Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, I just use
Oh.
I use Homework as a third party. All right.
Which is a roundabout way of saying you acknowledge them. But yeah, it still makes sense.
Oh, I don't think this is the kind of person that cares about technicalities. if we're
Yeah,
being honest.
exactly. So.
If you saw him, you saw him. If you didn't, you didn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you want to know why this guy is kind of cracked? Oh, I'm here now. What's up?
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So,
And I
thank you,
also-
Foxy.
And I also figured out how to make custom items and how it works on D&D Beyond, so we are all set.
Okay. So here is where I will enter you all into game. Okay.
Real quickly.
In terms of from a
real quickly.
hmm?
Did
up?
JT go robotic for anybody else, or is that my internet?
That's your
No,
internet.
Jane is fine.
I'm gonna just
Jason's
do this
on
real
me.
quick. Hi.
how was
Okay,
your
bye.
day? Leave me one day.
Oh my
welcome
god.
back.
You know that natural 20 was a roll to seduce earlier. So stop that shit. Sorry, I'm hoping that fixed the internet because you just went so
I'm
robotic.
waiting. I'm waiting for the Nico to go. I was gone 5 seconds.
I
What the
wasn't even.
fuck?
It wasn't even 5 seconds. It was like a second.
Can you not
A
change
second.
your? Can you not
A
change your
second to
region?
JT is 30 years.
Oh my god, more like
Maybe she
100
can
with
change her
that.
region
JT. All right, you can continue now.
I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. I promise. I'm teasing.
okay.
So, here I'll open up with someone that you'll really like.
Daddy.
Well,
You
yes,
didn't
but
have
we
to
gotta. I'll DM you after the game. Anyways.
Row. Can we keep this in the DMs, please?
No.
I would like to enjoy my D&D
No.
session without the horny. Please. and thank
No.
you.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? D&D is full of horny.
There is
It
so
really
much
is.
horny.
Do you
Alright.
realize how many bards you've offended in one
All
sentence?
right,
Really?
I'll pull up
Millions.
Donkey from Shrek. It's okay, I get it.
No, we're teasing. We're teasing.
My other party had a donkey that we turned to a man. Is it what does it mean if I fuck him? Hashtag fuck Silas.
So is it a man at that current
Yeah,
moment?
so he was a human who was turned into a donkey for like, what was it, Kai? 60, 70 years or more, and then he's now
Yeah, yeah.
human again because I made a deal with a
So-
deity of some sort.
So
Yeah.
what you were saying is it was originally human.
but does
and now
that
he's
individual
human.
still have
Yeah.
donkey features?
No, he's human.
So fully
then-
human? So
then
no,
it's normal.
Yeah, that's
It's
normal. That's
fine.
just
Yeah,
normal.
normal.
All right, I'm
I
gonna give
love
up my
this
job
guy.
to fuck Silas now.
So it might be
God.
psychologically bestiality, but
No,
it's
he's
physically.
human. He's so
No,
happy
no,
to be
no,
human.
no.
I'm a
You
druid.
know
I
it
can
was
just
a
turn
originally
into a
banned.
donkey.
True.
If that's the case, then Beauty and the Beast is considered bestiality, and it's not. So
Right.
No, it's
Did you know
Stockholm
there
syndrome.
was a?
Okay,
there
Is
was-
good.
it not?
Did you know there was?
no,
a-
Beauty and the Beast is not a bestiality. Beauty and the Beast is
Wait.
partially Stockholm syndrome. But
Wait.
Not
partially.
partially.
Who is
Partially.
streaming right now? I'm not gonna say. I'm
If
not
I'm
gonna talk about
streaming.
this.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
love
too.
this.
I'm not gonna talk about this NASA
Understand.
engineer that did something to something and died.
let's just continue
Oh, I
on.
heard
I
about
interrupted
that,
because of
actually, yeah.
audio. We're
Yeah,
good
I
now.
already
Let's
sent you
go.
the-
good.
I'm
We're
so
good.
excited.
Ugh. Live leak. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
No. So if you really want to know, then
No.
I'll
I
say
I
it.
want to
Oh,
know
no,
what's
no,
happening
no,
with
no.
the session.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
After session.
After session.
Oh.
Of course.
DM requests everyone to shut up as I monologue for 10 seconds.
Gross.
Yes, I can use this power finally.
I
Oh,
am
The
no longer able to
urge
control.
to start talking.
Oh, Peyton's here.
Still have to I'm confused that I'm kind of looking for my bag.
you are totally okay. Okay. Wait up. Should we wait for Faden to get settled in, or just double check?
We good.
I mean, if it'll be like.
No,
Thank
just
you.
keep going. Just keep going.
Okay. So, we're gonna start off with where you are at currently, because after the bandits, guess how far it was to get from where you're at to the actual city.
Oh no.
How far?
It only took you about 15 minutes.
Oh,
Nice.
So, was I a robot again? Is that me?
No, I think it's my
no.
Discord. I might just relaunch my Discord real quick completely.
I did not hear anything, so if you said anything, I did not hear it.
It cut out for me. It was okay. So it's Kai, is it still storming outside? Because it might be from the storm. Yeah. Okay. I figured the issue. Continue.
Okay.
also, is Kai actually speaking? Oh,
No, they're typing.
fair enough.
So. Seretha, the lifeblood of the continent of Algedon, where odds henceforth and Mintharel hold providence. Livened by the salted air and breeze of Akkadi's blessings, the people here live quiet, tranquil existences. Many a shipments are brought upon these shores, many against their own will. Such is the nature of the conqueror, seeking vehement power to wield over their considered lessers. As you have seen yourselves already, as you will continue to see throughout, I would wager. He turns to you and says, "Quite a view, is it not? How easily sin can be covered by the beauty of the natures around the world."
I jump off the horse and take a deep breath, like a really deep breath, and sigh and says, "Yes."
The deep breath smells of salted air, mist in the air as the crashes of the waves hit the rocks underneath. This feels familiar. This feels as if you were growing up from home.
Is there like a pole that I can walk to real quick?
Oh? No. This is medieval village.
No, like a wooden pole, like a, you know, like
Oh.
that one
Like a
fucking
big
edgy
stake.
city, like a wall, like a pole, you know what I mean with that?
The edges of the city have loggings that make
Yeah.
the walls. That's about it, honestly.
Yeah, I walk up to like a wall, I take out my helmet, I touch it sensually, type shit, and be like, home, quietly, to myself.
Am I there?
We are all here.
Murder.
Okay,
Not yet. Not
I
yet.
take a whiff of the
Not yet,
salty
murder.
air,
How you doing, Spartan?
and I make a noise, a grunt of pain. Does anybody else have like an aching headache for some reason?
Lack of caffeine. Yeah.
I fucking felt that. God damn.
Mercutio's just gonna look at Homer and say, "No, but we do have something to talk about later."
We do, but what do
Did
you
someone
meant?
outdrink me by any chance? Because that should be impossible.
How do I?
I
do
think
the
it's
mean-
possible, but
How do I do the character thing again? Fuck.
/ME and then space and then whatever you want
oh,
to
you
type
can
out.
do just slash E
Yep.
instead of ME as well.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
But I'm gonna look towards Ronzin. What did you mean by beauty covering the bad? That part.
I spoke it simply as thus. And he gestures out to the village and he says, Obviously, the citizens of Mintarel and the citizens of Sarathel here look around this city and view it as a coastal port, someone and some place that they can call home. But you, and he gestures to his neck subtly, and he says, you would see something differently, wouldn't you?
Of course. More slavers.
Not quite, but you are on the correct path. Slavers are the ones who mean to find potential slaves. Here, he gestures out to the wide ocean. This is where they make ports, either shipped to the unknowns throughout the worlds beyond, or arrive here for their mistaken identities and commonly discovered futile efforts known as fates.
So the slaves pass through here often.
Of that would be an understatement.
Well, it's a good thing we're here. We can do something here at least.
That's all the
Oh.
fancy talk. And is there like a tavern nearby or somewhere I can get a hangover cure?
JT,
Some
do
eggs.
Do I know where to go?
You could actually, so give me a knowledge local. You get an advantage because this is somewhere
Like-
you were raised
History check.
in.
Would
particularly.
it be
History.
Yeah,
Knowledge history.
That's all I
History
did,
check.
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
JT, we're
that's
not
what I was
Pathfinder
thinking.
nerds here.
Yeah.
So that would be a
Thank you.
21.
Although I would like to
Um,
learn Pathfinder.
It's
Here.
very
Oh
fun.
my goodness
So
gracious,
21.
man.
You know that in this towards the ports, there is a tavern, the one tavern in this small town, known as the Sailor Shanty. You also know a couple of things about it from your growing up, which is that it is a place for ruffians, refugees, and rogues to find their domains and sanctuary for temporary sake.
Sailors. What was it?
The Sailor Shanty.
So Vezran will fit in.
Oh,
I would
absolutely.
fit in as well.
Hey, let's go.
Yo.
I feel like you guys would. I feel like you guys would like that tavern down near the bay called a Sailor Shanty. I have other business to attend to. I will meet you guys up later.
Bronson would turn to Asmund and he says, "Is it regarding the contents of your letter?"
Yes.
He nods and he says, "Although I understand your rush, the ones you are looking for will not be ready for you until another hour or two."
You know that.
I
Yes,
would
you
ask,
know,
but
lucky.
you are what they would call a omniscient being. I guess I shall wait.
He shakes his head and says, "Quite the contrary. I am one who musters in the efforts in order to know what I know."
You know
So
more than I do, I guess.
Okay.
Not at all. And he shakes his head and he says, "The name Radurio rings loud and clear in the streets of Sarathel. Especially recently so, regarding recent events."
I guess I'll be heading to the tavern. I guess as well. Hey,
I can
JG,
promise you. What's up? Say.
So, can I be like one of those regular guests at that tavern to be funny?
Oh.
Goldfish are better than fish.
Oh yeah, no,
guys.
they would know you. Like as
Goldfish
soon as you
are
say
mwah.
Radurio,
Yes, I prefer
you would
cheese.
you would get some
to goldfish.
praise at some point. So
I'm sorry to disappoint.
Finally, some more booze. You never can feel
I just put it all
hangover
the
if you
time.
never stop drinking.
How are you doing, Wolf? How is your day, morning, afternoon, going? Day, morning, afternoon,
he gestures to
evening.
Aspen and says,
Oh my
"You
God.
are the local."
I guess I'll take the lead. I head towards the Sailor Shanty.
I will follow behind.
Yep.
Cheez-Its
Follow
are
on,
superior.
yeah.
They're so good. Now I want Cheez-Its and I
So-
don't have any. This is great.
As you enter the town,
Mhm.
Sarathel is covered in mold in some of the buildings. What is that called? Foundations. You see some rotting wood along the beams. You see many of the walls missing paint. However, you do see that much of their cleanliness is rocked aside by the amount of ships coming in and out of the ports. Many of the people here seem to be laborers or workers of such. And as you're walking along the port side in order to reach the sailor shanty, I require a perception check from everyone here.
I want
God, dude.
advantage, but you know what? I'll just roll a natural. To see
God.
what the-
Okay.
Never mind.
Did someone
First roll of
steal
the night.
Cease's dice?
Never mind.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, they did.
Hey, a 14 with only a
Yep.
+2 is not bad. It's above average.
I
Pretty good, actually.
think me and Kai just stole Tix's dice.
So Fade.
Yeah.
Faden got
And
it.
Blayton.
30-20.
Is it perception?
Oh, Faden, never mind.
Yeah, Fade and Perception. +1.
Okay.
I got
So-
a 9, bro. What the hell?
So Vesrin, Homrek, and Faden. Upon walking through the shores, you notice that one of the ships has been docked for a few minutes and are unloading the baggages, the goods that were being brought into the port. And you notice that it's not boxes that they're bringing in particular.
Wait, am I disadvantaged?
No.
No,
you get the
advantage.
23. Yeah.
Okay. Because all of the
Whatever's first
headache-
is your number.
Yes. Advantage or disadvantage only comes up if you need the 2 dice rolls just to check if you get the lowest or the highest, I believe. But the 3 of you, you see people being brought onto the docks from the boats, and all of them have something around their ankles and their arms.
I don't know. I don't even see this. I'm a blind bitch.
Does anyone point it out to the people in your party?
We'll point it out to the others, and I'll specifically look over to Lyric to make sure that she's okay.
So, how close are y'all when this happens? Let's see. Okay, this actually would be really fucked up. So, someone is approaching the party.
Oh.
It seems to be one of the people from that group that are unboarding from the ship.
Of course. Of course.
Oh.
And they approach, and the first thing they say is, "Ah, you're Miss Lyric, yes? Under the account of, I'm trying to get the name right. Are you the worker under the account of Sir Nazareth? Are you awaiting the next shipments?" And you see her squirm under her arms, and she says,
Teeks is gonna interfere. He's gonna look pissed at for a second, and then he's gonna get like this smug, like noble look on his face. Actually, we're here for, well, not for him. She recommended we come here. We're looking for anyone of their changing abilities.
"Oh, you are talking in regards to the special kinds.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we only have 2 in stock at the moment. One, let me see. He says they both are capable of the transformation in question. However, one of them is untrained in their abilities, however, so they might not sell much on the market, unfortunately.
And where might I be able to
Although-
find them?
Oh, well, we'll be holding them in the warehouse, Dock 3. He scratches his head and though he says, "But there might be something you should know before purchasing these wares, sir."
What would that be?
Well, although one of the special kinds fits for work, the other has yet to come of age. Therefore, the price might be steeper for them.
Do I look like someone without money?
No, sir. No,
Wait,
not at all.
wait. Does the guy recognize me at all?
He does, and he looks over and he says, Sir Radurio.
Yes.
We haven't seen you in many moons. Where have you been?
Travels across the land, gaining what was supposed to be positive reputation, but now bring back bad.
Did you want me
news.
to drop off a couple of these back to your mother as per usual?
That is my
Okay.
mother's. That is my mother's. Was it business, not mine? But if she wants some, then yes.
I am
You
looking
heard
at
that?
him.
If it seems that my friend here is intrigued by the special abilities ones, if you don't mind, just put those in under my mom's name, under my mother's name as well.
That is quite a lot of gold. Are you certain?
As for right now, just put them in our care. If you want them back, then so be it.
Understood. We'll keep them along on a separate stock if that's the case. The rest of these are required to be moved to Minterel as soon as possible. I hope you understand. Coin to be made, time to spend.
That is your business, not mine.
Good sir, good sir. And he turns to Teeks and he says, regarding your payments, sir, will you be paying in installments or would you like to put your money forth in full cost?
First, I would like to see them and see if they're worth the price.
Of course. Well, I cannot present them to you directly due to shipping policies, unfortunately, but I can refer you to we'll call it a meet and greet in the potential future.
I'm not in town long, you see, so how long would that be?
Given our situation regarding recent wares as of late, perhaps 7 moons.
7 moons? Are you mad?
7 moons? Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry,
Nope,
sir. This
it's
is
fine. I'll talk to my
I
friend's
hop
mother
up-
here.
I hop off my horse. I walk to the person and I say, "This person is very interested in those two. Just put them under my name, and I'll take care of them until you sell them. If this person doesn't buy it,
Give me a
persuasion
give
check."
me a persuasion check. Yeah,
Okay.
because
Holy shit!
Wait, I was gonna say, does Aspen get advantage because of my acting skills?
actually, Asmund
Because
gets
of their
advantage, and
status.
I
Alright,
also
fine.
require Teeks to roll one as well.
A persuasion?
I mean,
Actually-
it's so that would be a help action, which is a D&D 5 thing.
D&D,
Okay, well,
you
yeah,
usually get advantage.
uh,
Yeah.
I will tell you this: Aspen, go ahead and give me an advantage roll, but Teeks,
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
I need an
Okay.
intimidation roll, not a
Okay.
persuasion roll. Because you've been
Intimidation?
intimidating so far.
Oh, I mean, of course. I rolled a 6?
Pretty flat.
A
alright.
6?
It is
I use
alright.
the normal dice
It
this
is.
time.
Welcome to the club, Nico.
No! I don't like the club. Get me out of here. Where's my manager?
I
need my
actually am
manager.
stunned. I was not expecting that.
You know, I'm messaging my
He just,
manager.
he just had to use the normal dice this time.
No.
Oh no. Alright, so Teeks, you managed to sufficiently put some terror into the man, although not a crazy amount, obviously, right? But Asman's persuasion allows for him to say, understood, sire. Your will be done. These will be delivered onto the manor within the morrow.
I toss him 1 gold coin. Here's a tip for your troubles.
Thank you, your liege. Generous, as always.
Are you happy now? I walk away. I walk to Geeks. Are you happy now?
As long as we can get them out. Thank
Well,
you.
My job is done here. The rest is up to you.
And as you have that exchange and the man walks off, someone scratches their head in the corner and says, "Quite the trouble to go through."
And what would you have us do? Leave them?
He shakes his head and he says, "I would do nothing of the sorts. Your actions are befitting those who have power and wish to execute them." And he shrugs and says, "Besides, who would I be to judge someone else's actions and morals?"
I merely acted upon what felt right. I continue to the Salty Shire.
Well,
It's not the Salty Shire, is it? I forgot the name.
No, it is the
The Sailor's
Sailor's
Shanty.
Shanty.
All right.
So, I will tell you, as you get to the Sailor Shanty, someone is at the door and they say something very specific to y'all. Because I assume you have someone with you at this entire time, right? So, excuse me. Horse needs to wait outside.
obviously. Do you think I was gonna take her in?
You'd be surprised how
Yes.
many people come in with wide a long face to the horses they bring into the bar.
And do
I
I
ju-
look like an
I-
idiot
I-
to you as I hand the horse reins to him?
So I just do the casual usual thing of what I would do because I know the place. I just hang the horse and I walk up to the guard and pat him in the back. It's like, "What's up? It's been a long time."
Oh, he's a guard? I thought he was a stable hand. I'll tie Rose up then.
No, he's a guard, but
Ah.
he definitely would shrug the shoulders at Asvin's attempt, and then kind of
Do
take
I
a step
not
back
know
and
that?
say, "No, well, here's the thing." He says, "As comfortable as you are, sir, I'm still on the clock."
Of course. I'll buy you drinks later. I walk in.
Wait, identification
Really? You know who I am?
doesn't change my answer, sir. Identification.
I pull out the family crest, whatever. Well, the emblem.
Okay. Payment.
Payment? For what?
Why is it every time?
He looks down at
Okay.
the group and he says, "You're not getting in with those shoes."
Every time. What's the guard's name? Can I roll
Wait.
a history check to see? what-
Why should
if
we
I
pay
know
you?
the-
There's
Wait.
no rule for it.
There's a shoe policy. I'm wearing
There's a
sandals.
Shoe policy?
No, it's a
JT, can
shakedown
I-
for gold. That's why I'm fucking being like, fuck you, bitch.
JT, can I
Give
roll
me
a
a- give-
history?
Give me an insights and then give me a history check, Asvin.
Yeah, thank you.
Can I,
Oh.
can I do an
You can
insight
roll-
as well?
Oh
You
my
can roll
god!
an insight as well. Yes.
yeah.
I hate
I'm
my
doing
rolls.
that as well.
I'm gonna
I
look
hate
at
my
him.
rolls.
And whose rules would those be? And I'm gonna insight his answer because he's probably gonna say the fucking head of the guard. I'm gonna be like, fuck you, no.
All right.
Am I right? What's
Oh,
his answer?
I haven't seen your roll yet for insight. That's why I'm waiting on it.
So
okay, you know what? I
about
didn't
that
even need to ask.
insight.
Can I-
That's a little better.
Asvin,
Roll
I
history.
would like to say yes, but I can't give you another one on this one. I'm sorry.
What do you mean? It's 21.
No, for Asvin's roll. That's all I
Ah,
said.
for Asvin.
What seems to be the
Aspen?
problem?
Oh goddamn.
Oh,
Okay,
God
Veteran
damn.
is going to fit in well here apparently.
Yeah, obviously, kind of took 6 dice, apparently.
No, I rolled a 21.
hell
all
yeah,
right,
man.
I only have a +2. I did well too. They're also
Guys,
Geeks dice.
You did amazing.
That was
you did
2
amazing.
not 20s in a row.
I don't want to
Okay,
fucking
so-
hear it.
Oh my God.
Asvin, I'll give you that. The guard's name is Todd. Todd, from anyone who got an 18 or above, is
Aw.
absolutely bullshitting.
Come on, Todd. This routine.
Oh, you don't know it's a routine yet. You from what you know, you just know Todd is a guard so far. You can roll
Okay.
insight if you would like, Asmund.
All right. Let's see.
So
Let's see my rolls. Okay.
I'm gonna look at him.
Come on, Todd.
So there's two ways we can go about this.
Yeah.
One, you're going to let us in. Or two, we make it very
before
well
you-
known about your shakedown, and you get nothing from anyone.
So before you actually do that, I pull him aside, and I whisper to him like really quietly and say, these guys are not to be triumphed with, man. I've been traveling for them for a few days now. They're pretty on the edge, I would say. Don't try the routine with them.
I would say both can happen, but both are going to require persuasion checks.
Okay.
I'm just tying over, trying to get in.
19.
So, I got a 19.
I rolled a 2!
Teeks.
No, wait, real quickly. I did tell him I did threaten to tell everybody and very loudly make a scene. I feel like that should be intimidation more than persuasion. I'm just saying.
I mean, go.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
That's actually a compelling argument. I'm going to give you that one. I'm gonna give you
Yes.
that one. Only because that does make sense in my head. So,
I did threaten,
Okay,
so
not bad.
I'll take it.
yeah, I was going to say, whatever you roll on that first one, though, I can't give advantage, but I'll take the first intimidation, which
better, so
16,
it's okay.
19.
Hi guys, how you doing?
So-
I have a 19.
Aspen, you're telling Todd, be careful about these people. I've been with them the entire time. They're fucking terrifying, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Teeks followed through with that, and Todd looks over and says, huh. As a matter of
Huh.
fact, the policy's changed. I go right in.
That's what I thought, and I'm walking right in without even giving him a second glance.
I stay outside with the guard until everybody goes in.
Yeah,
I walk inside,
I-
but as I'm walking inside, I sort of pat him on the shoulder.
Hold in my hand, I follow Teeks in.
Don't fuck with teeth.
Finger guns to the group. Finger guns to all of the group. Hey.
He shakes his head and just goes, almost had
toss-
100 gold.
I toss a one, what is it, silver at the guard and be like, that's for later, I guess.
Later. And he winks and he goes, oh, later.
Fucking drinks,
think-
bro. Jesus Christ. Where's everybody holding? I don't say that out loud, of course.
He didn't take the silver back, so he still thinks that a deal is a deal.
I mean, I literally meant as for a drink, like that's me
Oh.
as a character and me as a player.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Now
except
it's
for
the
all
town.
this
Yeah, he
problem.
literally said, invite you for drinks later, and then he gave him a silver.
Yeah.
Oh, you're too kind. Go ahead. Go right in. That's better than having my head chopped off.
Yeah. Don't want
Right then.
another
So-
Danny on our hands. Walks in.
So, everyone actually, whoever's interested in Rose, I'll say instead, give me a perception.
My horse! My horse! Sorry. I love my rose.
I know, I love it. Rose is amazing.
Perception?
I love Rose.
Oh no.
Perception.
I'm interested in
Haha,
nothing
this is
but
right.
that booze right now.
No, here's the thing. 10 was all you needed. It's not going to be that hidden. 'cause
Oh yay.
This is the noise that gets heard up from the inside. And anyone who got a 20 or above, you will hear in the faintest background a male voice going, "Oh, who's a good horsey? Yes, you are. You want a carrot? I can pull a carrot from the back of the stores. Yes? Yes? Yeah, there you go.
Is that perception?
Yes, and
Oh,
anyone who got a 20 or above would know that it's
Oh,
it's Todd.
20 or-
That's
okay.
Todd is feeding Rose outside right now.
Doesn't Rose hate most people? We had to roll high for her to love us.
That's true, but Todd is bribing Rose with food,
True.
so.
You can buy my affection with food.
Right.
Temporarily. Temporarily.
Temporarily.
Does anybody
temporarily.
say this out loud? Like, why is Todd doing this? Because it'll be funny.
No.
Oh, damn.
So, I will tell you this. As you enter the bar, this is what you see.
Ah, yes, Rose.
Well, I like the music. Oh, this is like a nice place.
Home sweet home.
I walk
It
up
is.
to the.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No,
The
you can go
bar.
on. You can go on. You can go on. Describe the place before I say
Oh,
anything.
I see why it's called the shanty now.
It is a room filled to the brim with lanterns hanging over the ceilings, booze aplenty, chairs are strewn about, and amongst the entire room, everyone stops what they're doing and they stare at you. And what they were doing beforehand, I'm just gonna give you the sounds real quick, okay?
Mm-hmm. Bar fight.
Well, this place is
Well,
lively.
verified.
And then all of a sudden, as you enter the room, they pause what they're doing and look at you.
Oh, don't
Um,
stop on our account.
I'm just gonna find an empty
Aspen's,
table.
Aspen's back. Fucking walks right into the middle.
Well, I heard a couple of things. Let me get them one by one. I heard Aspen
Right.
goes to the middle. What else? What else?
I burp loudly.
Burp loudly.
Ready
Okay.
for,
Tea.
yeah, ready for another drink.
Teeks just said, don't stop on our account.
Okay. I heard veteran, I think, just to double check.
Yeah, I'm just gonna find a table in the back and sit down with Lyric, avoiding people.
Yeah, I'm trying to draw too much attention to myself.
Mercutio's gonna follow Alistair.
Okay.
I'll stick with Alistair as well then.
As most of you go to the back, one of you said, and I remember correctly, don't stop on our accounts.
Mm-hmm.
And the one in the back, you hear just as the bar is quiet, just yells, "Oh, okay."
Man, I was gonna have that scene where it's like, oh shit, it's him, he's back. But, okay.
Place to my heart.
Awkwardly, I walk
you go.
back.
It's that record scratch and everybody stops.
So, as you enter the bar, someone approaches the table and she asks, if you want, I could spend the next 30 seconds looking for beautiful barmaid photos real
Oh, I
quick.
don't care.
See
I
if
don't
can
care.
set them up.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, no, absolutely. Go ahead.
I can do that in 5 seconds.
Oh, no, because
think?
the... Oh. Oh, nah. Let's not do that.
No. It's not good enough?
Oh,
I have
Uh-huh.
a quick question.
No, that one was like too scantily, but go on. What's your question?
Okay, so because I was late, didn't we have a session last week?
We
Yeah.
did.
We did,
But
just-
JT's not available next week, so we're doing it this week.
Yeah.
Okay, because we're gonna have to skip the 28th as well.
That's next week?
Oh, what's going midterms, finals, things like that?
No,
or-
no, no. I have my
Debut.
VTuber debut.
Ah.
That's next week?
No, that's on the 28th. So in 2 weeks.
That's okay, because Nico and I get a tattoo that day, so it probably wouldn't have been a good idea anyways.
I would have done it.
Oh.
Yeah, they would.
Okay.
They would have
They
been in
just
pain.
did that too.
I would have done it.
You
So-
go.
Honestly, same, if I'm being honest.
It's like,
No,
and
I'll say that-
the other thing was because I have to get up at 7 tomorrow morning.
You're fine. Yeah, I'll figure out the scheduling. What's it called? On a separate day to figure out what we can do.
Okay.
But as you're at the tables, someone approaches you. It seems to be a red-haired dwarven woman who seems to dodge the glasses breaking and the chairs being thrown with ease, almost not even looking at it happening at the time. She's ducking under the chairs, throwing the glasses aside as they're approaching her, and she stops in front of your table and just goes, "Hello, I'm Hira. Welcome to the Sailor Shanty." Mind the glass on the floor, however. But what can I get for you, darlings?
Beautiful.
I'll take a glass of wine, please.
JT, what's
Your name?
Oh, her. Yeah,
And
I just saw it.
Can you get me your name?
Hyra.
My bid is over. Damn.
So,
Thanks, Wilbur.
here's the thing that she does look to, though. She looks to Teeks, who said wine, and she says, wine. Aha. You have a certain palate to you, don't you, dear?
Well, yes.
This is a port town. We have beer, ale, and mead.
No wine.
No. And of the beer, ale, and mead that we do have, we have but one kind, the cheap kind. Well, technically there's wine, but getting that is a whole other ordeal entirely.
Hey.
Well then,
Give
I
me the
think you
cheapest
catered to
one.
everybody here.
No?
Long time no see.
Give me the cheapest one and however much is possible.
Okay, so I heard 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna go at it 1, 2, 3. First, she looks to Asmund and goes, "Darling, do I know you?"
Damn, bro. Why can I not have this bit be fun?
Well, here's the thing, Asmund. She works in a bar. You barely came as of age when you left the town.
And there's probably 100 different people that do the same trick to
I
her.
guess that's true. I guess you have a point. I forgot how old I was. Sorry. So let me roll it back. Can we do that?
That's fine. But I will tell you this. As we go to the other two, she goes to Homewreck and she says, "Okay, one on the house." And she winks and she says, "Ah, you got one of those constitutions. Okay, dearie, I'll bring you 3 and we'll see if that can start you off for the morning, okay?"
There we go.
Mercutio's just gonna ask for just some ale.
Ale, okay.
will
We
as
have
well.
one that's cedarwood. And then she looks to Teeks. So Teeks, what was your question? What are you serving
Oh,
everyone else here then?
No, it wasn't a question. I said, so you don't cater to everyone here. Like, they don't have something for everybody.
And she shrugs and she says, "We cater to," and she gestures to around the room. And these individuals most of the time. If you want wine in particular, I actually have some. However, I need to ask some permission. Hey, keep that down in the back of the house. I would have to ask someone for permission in order to serve you our bourgeois 1683.
That was.
I'll just
Father's
stick with
favorite.
water.
Are you sure? She would love to meet you, I'm sure.
She.
Yes. Well, she kind of leans forward and like puts the hand to her mouth to whisper, and she says, "The folks here that are in the tavern currently, they aren't local. They're part of a group called Khan's Pirates.
Are they now?
Yes,
Well, I would
ravaging
love to-
about the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
She says, yes, they were famous for ravaging the eastern seas in the last couple of weeks now. Government has been having a fair deal of problem with them, apparently, so.
And where can I meet her?
Oh, you wish to meet Khan?
I'm just staring.
Oh,
at
sorry,
her.
did I go through, or?
It's just
No.
I wish to meet Colin.
No, you went through.
Yeah, you went like silent for a minute.
Oh, okay. So, she says out loud, oh, so you wish to meet Khan, right? And then, the whole bar turns to stare at you again.
Pay attention to yourselves, or we're gonna have issues.
Jeez.
Is it polite to mind other people's business?
And one of them was just like, "Aye, it's our business when you talking about the mistress.
And where would she be?
Why do you want to meet the mistress in the first place?"
Two things. One, she may have some information. Two, I mentioned she had wine. And three, did I ask your opinion?
Depends on who you're talking to. They will always have an opinion on their captain.
One of them steps forward and he says, "Say that again. That last part."
I'm gonna go 3.
Whoa.
Did I ask your opinion? And if he goes to step forward and make a threatening move, I'll cast Hold Person on him.
And
Oh
I'm
my goodness.
Just establish some
Mercutio's gonna-
dominance here.
Mercutio's also gonna stand up as well.
And then one of them breaks the chair on the side of the table, holds a leg of the chair towards you. One of them breaks the mug on the side of the glass, holds the shards towards you. And then the last one, the one that you were talking to, Teeks,
Mm-hmm.
this one pulls out his sword. And he says, as he smashes it together. "We've been itching for a fight on the fairgrounds."
Mercutio's gonna get up. Mercutio's gonna get up and actually pull out his sickle and to meet his sword.
I'm
and say,
gonna.
"You want to dance?"
I'm gonna hold
Come
up to my
on.
friends. We don't need a fight here. And I did cast Hold Person on him.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying
You did.
to show dominance. Oh, and they're just all gonna fucking do that?
Well, they did that. The one you cast Full Person on, I don't think he passes.
17,
not.
no.
So he sits there, he says, I.
No, what?
And then the ones in the corner is just like, "Aye, we get it. You know how to say aye. Now say what the hell you're trying to say, brother."
He's saying he can't
Aye.
move.
Aye. What the hell is wrong with you? He kicks him in the leg and he says, "You be drinking too much of the swine, eh?" And then as his fellow compatriot falls to the ground, that one looks to you and he says, "What have you done with him?"
Oh, I've merely cast a spell on him and held him in place for a little bit.
Hey, Hera, give me a mead. This is gonna be a long show.
So now, would
If you
you like
wanna
to tell me
start-
where your
I'd want as
captain
well.
is so I can talk to her? Or would you all like to join
as
him?
this is all happening. Here's the funny thing, by the way, random thing. As this is all happening, Hera is bringing back drinks and doing her job as if none of this is happening. So in the midst of this standoff, she just kind of ducks in the middle and she says, here's your three beers, darling. And here's a mead. One of you ordered an ale, yes? Oh, that's here. Here you go." So as she pushes under the hand for Mercutio, because Mercutio probably wouldn't be able to gauge its exact location.
Yeah. Mercutio grabs the ale.
I asked for an ale as well.
Like, grabs the ale, puts its sickle away, and say, okay, whatever.
One
And
more ale
starts drinking
to
it.
go. And then as she's passing through, she passes by the Pyrus who has weapons drawn, and she says, "Anything else for you, darling? Anything else for you? No? 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 Okay." And then she just looks to the group in the back, which is you all, right? And she says, "Oi, if you're gonna be doing this, make sure you don't put any blood on the furniture, yeah?"
Absolutely.
Tell him that.
And I walk forward and gesture to Tix. And be like, "Do you even know who you're messing with? This is Tix Provis."
The Teeks Purvis. And this one steps forward and says, "Well, that is certainly ain't my business, is it?"
No, but
If
what
you want to
is...
start the fight, okay.
No, go ahead.
If you want to start the fight, I'm more than obliged. I would love power fight, but let's settle this in the more respectful way. Maybe a drinking game, a drinking competition.
You can have fun with that, Homewreck. I, however, would like to speak to someone with sense. So where's your captain? I'm still waiting.
Tell you what. And this one steps forward. He says, just one of them sheaves their weapons and says, "We could settle this in a fight, obviously. However, I have the feeling that you would kick us in our ass. Yes."
Most likely.
Oh,
You would
most
be correct.
definitely.
Then let's settle this in a way that matters best. In a way that is equal. And he steps for one of them steps forward and he says, "Aye, what did the little one say? A drinking contest, yeah?"
My man, let's go.
Ah. You can talk to the boss if you win the contest. Do we have a fair deal? Just outdrink one of our men with one of yours, and you win.
Homebreck, would you like to do? Would you like to?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, then I guess we have a deal. And if not, I'll still find her anyway. Just might take me a little longer.
Then you're on. And this one whistles and he says, "Wait, Queen Lan! You know what to do, bugger." And someone steps to the front. Aye. Who's the smart aleck who wishes to drink me under the table?
Oh shit.
Over
That's a
here.
tough dude. That's a tough dude, my man.
Have fun, Homebreck.
I'm at I'm at the counter. You got this.
You got this, man.
This dwarven fella over here is gonna beat your ass.
Alright. I haven't drank a dwarf under the table before. This will be a first. Hey, lass, bring the drinks here on the double. And you sit down with him. Homewreck. This man is standing at 6'7" tall, possibly 300 pounds of pure muscle in front of you.
Should I do something?
Damn.
I feel like
That-
I should do something.
I'm gonna be honest, that doesn't change jack shit because everybody looks that tall from where I'm standing.
A man.
I could, right? But also it would be funny if I do it on Homewreck as well.
What, drink?
No, drop. Well, like
Why?
Why? You'll lose.
it would be funny. That's what I said. It's either or.
I will say, if the drinking contest goes forward, all I need is one thing from Homewreck. By the way, Teeks, you can absolutely go looking because here's the thing. Because of this distraction,
Mm-hmm.
everyone is distracted on the drinking game and has no... Like, they're not paying attention. They're all
Teeks
focused around
wanna
the table
watch this.
drinking.
Teeks wants to watch this. He can find her after. They're not gonna stop me. They can try.
Yeah.
So, Homewreck,
Yes.
I require a constitution save.
Okay. And I have advantage because of dwarven resilience, right?
Is that a mechanical thing or just a double check?
That's dwarven resistance. You have advantage saving throw against poison. Does this count as poison?
Alcohol is a poison.
Yes.
I thought it's poison.
Yes, you do.
Wait. So
This is why I wanted to do this.
So do we have? Did we take a long rest? Can I change my spells around
Yes.
real quick?
We did,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna change my spells around for hilarity's sake. Is that fun?
That's fine. No, I
Okay.
will tell you this. You get advantage on all your constitution saving throws for the record, Homewreck.
So,
I should roll some math,
I
honey.
would like to say, no, you and do that. To specifically in the range of Homewreck.
What would you do?
Oh,
It's
this
drinking
is
You're
gonna be
fucking
water.
fun.
drinking food, so that fucking alcohol doesn't affect him.
That's gonna be fun because I'm gonna act it up.
You're welcome.
So, you don't have to roll anything. I just need to roll something now. Because look at the man's first con roll to
Oh
drink.
my god.
Okay, okay.
Crap.
I say out loud, what is this shit? It's barely water.
And he drinks, he's like, are you kidding me? It is water.
Also,
Let's drink.
just remember
So
that
go ahead.
that's only drinks within a 5-foot radius. So once all those drinks are drank from Homeric, then once new ones come, it's gonna be back to the con stage.
I mean-
Back to
How
alcohol.
many are lined up?
Oh yeah, true.
Is the question.
I'll tell you this.
5?
Myra is bringing it 2 at a time. So
Okay, so 2 of them are purified then.
Duration instantaneous. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, do
I'll
you
just
mean
do-
2 at a time for like 1 each?
2 at a time for each round, essentially. So
Okay.
God, the dude is a fucking menace. Holy shit. So, he drinks another one, and he doesn't even spit. He just wipes his beard and he says, ugh, I'm not feeling a damn thing. What about you?
Me neither, my man.
Ugh.
When's the disadvantage coming in, man? You can
Well, the
only
next
take
one is-
so much, I feel.
Here's the thing that I'll throw out there. Are we purifying every single drink that comes Homerick's way? Or is it just the first
No,
step?
I only have 3 spell slots. So whatever,
Oh, the
I
first
guess one
6.
time.
The
Okay.
first 6 drinks.
Yeah, just no. I'm just gonna do it one time, just to add like a heads
Aw.
up, or, a
Okay.
head start.
Advantage.
Yeah.
So, Homerick, the next one you can smell is genuinely booze this time. Give me a constitution saving throw.
Finally. 15.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
he takes a stage down and he burps and he says, ugh. Now that's the stuff. Homerick, you haven't felt it kick in too hard yet. It feels about alright.
Absolutely, just the first shot.
Next one. Let's go.
The first one was just for the palate.
He has a 21. It doesn't affect him. Homerick, give me a constitution saving throw once more.
18.
No.
It doesn't affect either of you, as this is happening and you hear the cheering going on in the background. Asvin, you can examine the bar and notice that it is grimy. This is where the scum of scum would probably go to.
Okay.
And Myra is just minding her business working in the background for all you know. So,
I asked Myra, where
A
can I
woman
find
after my own
this
heart.
captain of theirs?
oh, well, she shrugs her head and she says, somewhere. I know that there's a couple of rooms rented, but I don't know for whom. So,
If there's a person, if you need help, I'll bring the drinks up just to find that person.
oh, could you? I need you to bring 4 immediately to that table currently. Could you do so? They're drinking me under the table right now.
Well, I mean upstairs, not over there.
So you're not gonna help little old me with the drinks? My arms are hurting after all.
I'll help with 4. Can I try to carry all 4?
Oh,
Or
so
can I
here's the
carry-
thing.
Can I carry?
Give
more?
give me a strength check because what she handed to you was a tray with 20 on it.
Okay. Is it a strength? Are you saying a strength save?
No, a strength check. A strength check. Yeah.
I hate my life. Why is my roll so low today? I hate it.
Aspen,
Holy.
it's taking both your hands and you can keep it up, but you just can't move at the moment.
Okay, can I try again? Because this sucks.
Give me one more roll. As Homewreck, we need another roll.
Okay, this
The
is
PC
better.
has been going up slowly, by the way, as it's been going on.
This is better.
Okay.
Hayden's just been existing in the background.
22.
He's hiccuping now, Homewreck, as he says, say nothing.
Are you
Well,
already
here-
going down? I barely started.
And here's 20 more. You guys have fun. I walk away.
All right. What say you? Come on, dwarf. 5 in a row. Not right now. No pause.
Okay. If you think you can handle it, my bet is you'll jump on the third.
I don't think so. Drink. Give me your roll. And I will tell you this, the DC for this is gonna be really, really high.
20?
Ah, fuck.
Ooh.
He didn't make it. On the third drink, as you predicted, Homewreck, he takes a glug and then onto the table.
I raise a fifth glass in the air as like cheers possibly. And I down it without even looking.
Mercutio, JT, can I just lift up Homewreck onto my shoulder?
Oh, yes, you can. Absolutely.
While I'm cheering for him.
Absolutely. And here's the thing. You would think, like, the pirates would be upset. They're all cheering for Homewreck as they say, "Ah! Quillan has been dethroned!"
So
And
about,
one of them holds out a hand and he says, "Welcome to the pirates."
so
He's
about
like, "Go
your
ahead."
captain.
Oh, well, part of the ship, part of the crew. Come on, come with. We can give you your official initiation, so come on.
I got that fucking Pirates of the Caribbean reference, bitch.
Yeah, no. Oh, the shit. Oh, the crew.
You ain't pulling shit over my eyes. I will see it all.
So,
You know, fuck it.
Here's the thing.
I'll join Davy Jones. Why not?
so as this is all happening, obviously the tavern is loud. Like, everyone's screaming kind of loud, right?
Yeah.
Does anyone have an immediate reaction to this sound here?
Mercutio,
I'm gonna look
Mercutio
at it.
immediately tries to. Mercutio immediately tries to catch whatever has been shot.
I assume it's been shot upwards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
you're
that's
sitting-
just
you are sitting
alert.
on my- You're sitting on my left shoulder, Homewreck.
Oh, I can try to catch it if you want.
No, I'm good. I can
The
catch
kittens
it.
are on crack. No.
I don't know if you get.
Okay.
I'm muting my mic, but I can hear them thudding. My mic picked it up earlier.
Oh yeah, they're having fun.
Oh no.
They're running on the catwalk.
They are.
Yeah, probably. Oh, in regards to what's it called? In regards to actions, I heard there's a couple of folks that tried to catch it. There's folks who tried to pull their weapon out.
I'm
What's
holding a
everyone
spell.
doing overall?
Looking towards
Holding
the
a
noise.
spell.
I'm on cloud 9. I'm not reacting to that at all.
Okay.
I glimpse at the direction of the sound, but like paying no mind to it.
He's just trying to catch it if it's coming towards him.
Mm,
Desmond stands alert and like make sure that he's protecting Lyric.
Gotcha. I will tell you this: Lyric took a step back in terms of reaction to the noise. As someone is in the room and she mutters under her breath, "Oi! Ah, the lots of you can't even hold your own fucking drink, and out here you go trying to bring into the crew when it have not even my permission on it, eh?"
Oh.
I tap it.
Hello.
I tap it. That is mommy right there.
Absolutely.
She
Oh,
could
what's that?
toss me
Sorry,
around and grade me,
mommy.
and I would thank her.
Oh yeah.
She has
Oh, yeah.
2 pistols. Heck yes.
Well,
And
what's
a
the
gun.
name?
I
Can you
see
spell it?
Well, no.
JT, can you
this
spell
isn't
the
a
name?
Yeah, it's.
That's a blunderbuss.
gun.
And she looks to the rest of everyone in the room, but especially her crew, as she says, "Hey, the problem with the lot of you. Think you see Davy Jones' ghost in the locker, eh? Sit your asses down and drink quietly, or else the next bullet goes in your ass.
Well, it looks like your
And
family's
Khan,
in
I
charge.
presume.
I
Okay,
think you
who's
did.
first? I
And
say that.
she
Can I?
starts-
Can I
Sorry,
say?
say
I say out loud. Captain Khan, I presume.
Captain Khan. She sticks the stick that's in her mouth upwards in almost mockery, and she says, "Who do you think you are? In the Navy? Ain't no titles here like captain or rank or ruse." And she looks at her men and she says, "There's only bitches. And then there's whoever's left standing."
I like this one.
You're obviously the boss
Yeah,
of
it's really
these
good.
group of rats.
Rats.
Group of weaklings.
And she points her gun at Asmund and she says, "Care to say that again, darling?"
Hey, I'm just using a different word, similar to what yours was.
Yes, but only I can call my men bitches.
All right, you're the boss. I
Well,
put down my drink.
depends on what kind of boss you're asking for. And she tosses a bottle towards one of you.
I'ma catch it.
She says, "There, your reward for drinking over the biggest meathead in the group."
What is it?
That's your biggest. Not your
Bourgeois
greatest, surely.
1683 wine. And biggest, not the smartest, nor the toughest, nor the brainiest, nor even the biggest in where it matters.
Oh,
Well, the wine
That
is
makes sense.
appreciated.
Alright.
You're welcome, darlings. Now, may I ask you, in the most polite way I possibly can, the hell are you doing in my tavern?
Here to get drinks.
I came to drink.
Information.
Catch no drink. Just catch no drink and find an info.
Drinking, I can understand. Information, I can understand. But drinking and information, that usually spells trouble.
Or
And
your
what kind of
happy day.
trouble would your point be in?
You can say that again. Oh my god.
Oh, no trouble with you, but
She leans forward, inches away from Mercutio's face, and she says, "Trust me, darling. I'm nothing but trouble."
Hopefully
like
the best
this one.
kind.
no.
I like this one exactly.
Mercutio just lifts up, just slides his mask to the side and say, "I can tell. You look like the type."
Eh.
And then he puts it back on.
Well, at least that's one less pairs of eyes to worry about walking around the room. And as she says that, you hear a little pat on the back of your shoulder, Mercutio, as she whispers, "For the record, I am sorry for your troubles. You have overcome much to get to where you're at right now, I can understand. On further notes, however, why do you require information, and why do you require drinks at the same time?
Well,
Running away
drinking's
from
always
troubles,
good.
perhaps? Well, true. But who drinks and wants to remember information?
Oh, I want
The
to
kind of
remember
people
all
who
the
get shit
people I
done.
drink with.
I have a feeling you would know how to do it.
Get shit done. Depends on what kind of shit needs to get done. And what kind of shit needs to get done for you.
Well, wouldn't you like to talk in private about it?
Privates. Give me a good reason why I should be in a room by myself with 7 of you lots and put
Say-
myself at risk.
You could bring some of your
Something
most
tells me you
trusted
can
people
hold
if you'd
it.
like. However, the kind of questions I want to ask are not for. Tika's gonna look around. Everyone to hear.
6. Right, I'm sorry, I forgot Faden's not.
No. I'm not going. Faden's here.
Oh.
I am just existing in the background.
because she doesn't know how to. She's tired. Let's go with that.
No worries.
Yeah, that is
Oh.
exactly why.
Here's what she does. She looks around the room and she says, And she aims her gun into the air. All right. Any of you who care about your ass cheeks being clean and dandy, leave the bar right now. And if you don't, I'll pelt you with 5 just to make sure you look extra nice.
I need to switch up the stat follow.
Well, that's a good way to get them moving. Very impressive.
So they bland her out of the bar until eventually you're left with silence. And just her in this room as she sits down in a chair.
I was gonna ask how does silence look like, but you said just she. Okay.
An empty room? Yeah, with her just sitting in the chair in front of you.
Teeks
Legs
is gonna
crossed on top of the table.
Teeks is gonna sit down and kind of lounge as well. Not as much as her, but is lounging. So, what do you know about the slave trade here?
She smirks and she says, "What's it to you?"
And what's it worth for you to withhold the information I'm asking?
So much more than you can imagine, dearie.
What do you know about the shipments? Where they're housed?
I can tell you
The
this.
warehouses where they are.
The ones that are here are under booking and are awaiting shipment out to Mintaro, as everyone knows. I would imagine.
And you would know nothing else with
But-
your skills.
Well, it depends on how much you're willing to give and how much I'm willing to talk based on how much you give.
And how much are you willing to talk?
Depends on how much you're willing to give.
And how much are you asking?
Your kind. She eyes everyone up and down and she says, 200 gold.
Give me a second.
I don't know.
Yo, welcome
know.
Raiders.
I
How
still
is
have 900
everybody
I still
doing?
have
Thank you so
900
much for the
Can
raid,
I,
Cyan. Hopefully your stream went well. It was amazing
Ask to
while I
be
was
put
there
on
with
the
you.
ground.
For those who do
Is
not
that
know,
one,
my name is
material?
Nico. I use they them pronouns, and
Oh, yeah.
welcome to the
Ricky's
D&D.
just gonna
Sorry, you
put
guys,
as
the
a-
middle
oh,
of
he's not gonna put as a,
roleplay.
Homework on the ground.
So yeah, Dungeons and
Sorry.
Dragons
My
roleplay
bad.
game for everyone who does not
I
know.
could've
How
been
is
normal.
everybody doing? Cyan Raid, yo! Thank
No,
you
I
guys out. You're already
understand
ahead of
that
me.
you
Guys, I was on
have a
top
lot
of
of
shit.
confidence in yourself.
Cyan Raid, yo!
But 200
Do
gold
Do you guys
is
have
a
fun at
lot.
Science Raid? At Science Raid. Do you guys have fun at
Is it
Science
now?
stream? Oh, they're still roleplaying.
And she glimpses over and she just says,
Okay. I'll talk over them. You
"How
guys
much
have
is
fun?
on my head?"
Were games good?
You have to be willing to bet your life in order to
Studio
in order
Steve,
to advance
88,
your life. Do you
aka,
not?
could I call you Studio or Steve? Thank you for following. Welcome to the Legion. I'm talking a little bit quieter so you guys can hear the roleplay in the
JT,
background. So hopefully you guys can still hear me
How
well
much is
enough.
our bounty?
Sorry, was doing amazing when I was there.
You
It was
haven't checked
so
the
much
posters yet.
fun.
Yeah, we never checked. That was
We
one
We
thing we
love
never checked.
fucking. Well, we don't
Yeah, we
love
never did
DVD most of
check
the
them.
time, but we love DVDs.
I mean, we
Either-
can't
thank
really
you.
flex
Oh,
with
right,
that
no
either.
problem.
Right? We can't
We'll call
really
you
flex with that
Steve
either because she
Steve
might be
is
like,
just. we
"Oh,
love
I can,
Steves.
I can
Steves
hunt you
are
down
awesome.
and sell you to the guy."
Yeah,
Steves are
no,
great.
flexing that would just up the price.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a good idea. It would
Actually,
just
any of you
paint
guys
another
play Dungeons and
target.
Dragons? Like, is this something you guys know?
From her.
Or watch or play or?
Now, why
Are
did you mean
interested
by our
in?
kind?
Your kind, I mean,
Oh.
in the idea that
Wrap up. Dwarves.
you are obviously not regular travelers.
No, we are not.
And what gave you that?
I love me some D&D. Yo.
I don't see what you mean by that.
Awesome. Also, if I hop out and do roleplay, I'll be
There's
right back in.
energy
No, I'm not the creator.
surrounding
oh,
those
no,
of a
D&D 's
particular
lot.
nature.
Figuring out a
Those
lot
who
is going
breeds
on.
with
You gotta pay
incapacity and
There's so much to pay
dullness
attention to.
tend to
It's
lead
crazy.
quiet and foreboding lives. Then there are those
Not
that
a
are
fan,
reckless,
but
rash,
also, I
and
love
loud,
It, so I have
like
too
a
many
quick
D&D
fire.
campaigns I'm in.
burned ever too quickly. And then there's your kind. A beacon, whether for targeting or for others to view. your kind tends to carry yourselves with a certain bravado.
Oh, nice. Have you wanted to be a player or just
A
enjoy
certain
DMing?
confidence about them that
Ah.
implies that there is more to tell other than the sword strapped to their sides.
Am I safe to assume you're from our kind as well?
You think any loudmouth can come into a group of 50 men and commandeer a ship with nothing but a wise word?
No, that would take some kind of talent.
Talents that some of you are gifted with.
Yes, some are gifted, some are not. Where do you stand in the what's your opinions on the slave trade here? You for it, against it, or only care about the gold?
I didn't think about how the response would be.
I was about to taunt her and be like, silence is a wonderful answer.
I would say. I want
What
to
does
say
she know,
she's,
you
like,
guys? What does she
neutral
know?
against it because it's like
Give me information,
she can
please.
profit and not profit from it. I guess.
She probably
would be
only
best.
cares about profit, but she may have morals. I'd like to believe
mean-
that hot mommy has morals.
I mean, there are criminal. There are technically criminals.
Totally right.
I'm a simp, all right?
Criminal slaves.
Y'all, I'm a
so I
huge
guess she's, like,
simp.
neutral against it. You can see it.
It's okay. I feel like
That's the
everybody,
best way I can
well, not
describe
everybody.
it.
Lots of people
Here's
simp for her.
the thing that I'm going to ask, because
Yes.
it's super specific.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I need a perception roll. And I need y'all to know that this perception DC is going to be really high. But if anyone gets it,
Mm-hmm.
it'll add some insight as to her motives for the answer I give you afterwards.
You, my friend, are talking to a persuasive person, not a perceptive person. So let me just roll that. Come on.
21,
Teeks
okay.
dice. Teeks dice. Teeks dice. 11.
No.
No.
You can't say Teeks
Nobody
dice.
got it?
Was he having? was it
No,
just his fault? No, that is
Homewreck
so
got
true
it.
though. But
Yeah, it's
Oh my
um,
God.
my friend said I do one shots a lot. I've
When
actually
I
wanted
want
to
the
learn to
booze,
DM,
when I
so
want
like
the booze, I
totally,
can-
if you ever want to be
Oh,
a player,
yeah,
we can
skills
figure
card.
something
I feel
out.
like
I
someone's
love.
not paying
I'm.
attention. I'll
I
roll for it.
have 3 campaigns I'm in right now. I am down for a
see.
4th, and I am down for learning to DM. So if you ever want to do one, just let me know.
I'm going to whisper it to Homewreck to convey after she gives her answer.
The secret messages from the DM.
Secret tunnel.
That's my first
Secret
one.
tunnel.
I'm excited.
Through the mountain.
So, she
Let's
looks
go.
to Teeks and she says,
Oh.
2 of those answers,
Secret
actually.
message.
Against it, but I make gold off of it.
And how would you like
Which
to
is
make?
why my...
No, go ahead.
She was just going to say that's why her head is on the pike in terms of the government's bounty systems at the moment.
Oh, well, we say fuck the government here, don't we?
Very true.
Well, the government hasn't been kind to those that are lower in stature, I'd imagine.
No, it hasn't. When are you setting sail from
Oh,
this
wait.
place?
I forgot to make a house name.
Thank you for the lyric, Steve.
He
And no problem. I like
shakes
making
her
it
head
fun,
and she
so
says,
I'm a daft.
when the
I'm-
right
I'm a
price
nerd.
comes, right merchandise, right passengers, right timing. But for the moment, it's not anytime soon.
And
Maybe in a couple of days.
how much would it take for you to take some missing slaves out of here to their freedom?
Depends on if it's on the way back.
I don't think they'll care where they go as long as they're away from here.
Hmm.
We have, you see, strong feelings about against, if I will, slavery. Or me at least.
I think after, you know,
You would know.
all of us do, I feel, at this point. I mean, we did murder somebody for keeping slaves.
Indeed.
Very true.
Oh, yes. Have you heard about the city of Minthorel? And what's going on there?
She spits on the ground and she says, "Ha, that pompous city where the rich feast on the living. No, I
Well,
haven't kept my ears to the walls of that since And she kind of drifts off and she says, "No. I haven't heard from that city in a long while."
Well, one of those pompous rich folks, one actually at the very top, pretty much, almost there. Well, he went into an early grave.
Ah.
Body is probably 6 feet under. The head sleeping with the fishes.
The heart somewhere else.
The soul in the abyss.
And I assume that there is a certain group responsible for such endeavors.
Oh, of course, isn't there always?
Mm-hmm.
Some of us felt how harsh slavery can be on the skin.
She eyes Homewreck and she says, "And those of you, and who among you knows that firsthand?"
Knows what it is to be a slave?
Does it matter?
Wait,
Because there are not anymore.
JT, player question.
Yes.
This vibes very One Piece. Just saying.
I haven't watched One Piece,
If you-
I don't know.
So basically, there is a group of slaves that has marks on them,
Ah,
and they are pirates. And
No, that
they
makes sense.
do like a sun. They put a sun mark up above the slave mark
mm-hmm.
to make it sun pirates.
No, we just get
So
collared
it's
here.
vibing that right now. It's vibing
okay.
that.
Oh yeah, you don't even know how much.
Teeks is gonna ask her, and why do you want to know who here was a slave and who wasn't?
She spits out the stick onto the table, purses her lips, and she whispers, "Because just as an eye can only take an eye after revenge, only those who have gone through the gates of Tartarus can truly understand what depths of hell lie behind."
You would know, wouldn't you?
Your proof.
Oh, well, you have
You have the eyes of someone who was there. I would know.
no, you have such how do I say this? You have such intricate designs on your scene. And I'm quite perceptive to that. To
Now give
things.
me another perception roll, real quick.
Me? Or
Everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Oh god, Teeks
Because now I
dice!
pointed it out.
Teeks dice, please!
Never
no!
mind.
Do I need a perception roll?
At least it wasn't
No,
that one. I'll take it.
You give me a perception roll for one thing in particular. I'll tell you that.
Is there a roll for pissing? Is there a roll for
Stop
pissing
stealing my dice, y'all!
No.
One second.
No,
Ignore
sorry.
all these, bro. Thank you.
Sorry, Nico.
Oh,
Wait, do I need to roll for perception too?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
why
Yes.
all the
You just
perception
say everything.
rolls?
Okay.
I'm just
my-
resetting the dice. I'm resetting this dice. Fuck
Ah.
this dice, bro. Yeah, it's
Hold
gonna
on.
spam. It's gonna spam. I'm sorry.
Please
the
don't
reason why
spam
I
the
asked,
chat.
my sister came to my door.
Oh
I'm not
my
trying.
god, you guys.
yeah. I
Look
need a
at
perception
the-
roll.
Why?
Faden, so.
Hold on.
Six.
I'm gonna
Okay.
reload the page. Okay,
So-
wait.
Mercutio and Homewreck. Whether through your sight or other senses or intuition,
Intuition for the blind man.
someone in this room shares a very, very distinct similarity with Khan.
Is it lyric?
It's lyric.
Is it really?
They share a similar marking on their left arm.
Aha.
A skull with a
Weird.
knife crossed on the across the,
Yeah,
the
that is
skull itself.
lyric.
It's lyric.
It's
Mercutio
lyric.
look-
I remember that sign.
Yeah. Yeah. Both
Does anyone remember what the markings mean?
Yeah, but I mean they're from what is it?
They specifically get it
No
from
hunters.
the bastard.
Yeah, they get it. It's one of the three professions, sort of, that slaves can be.
Yeah, it's a different
And
perception.
this one means like
Yeah.
murder or something like that.
Unless you're
These
me,
are
then you just
slaves
get-
that are trained in killing.
Ah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was like, unless
Yeah,
you're me,
so-
then you just get a collar shoved around your neck.
Mercutio's
Fucking
Mercutio's just gonna.
Not in the fun way
Mercutio-
either.
I know the fun way would be amazing. Sorry, go ahead, Blue.
Mercutio's gonna look towards her and say, "Well, I do know the marking of a person trained to kill. Seen it once before. I guess I'm seeing it now, in a way."
She spits on the ground and she says, "The slave trades here. This is the main port that goes into Mintarel." And she looks to the others, but she looks especially to Homeric, and then very glimpsely towards Teeks, who how do I put this delicately? You still have a slight bit of a mark on your neck.
Oh no, that makes sense because it would have fucking rubbed to fucking hell.
Right? So she looks to you all and she just
Especially after a
says,
battle.
the ones that are in the city and the ones going to the city right now are actually decreased from their original numbers.
What about the ones going out?
Why do you think we're wanted?
Well, how would you like to give a big fuck you to the city then? Well,
Not the city in particular.
the slavers.
Just anybody that rides those ships and rides the wheels, carries the winds and uses Akadi's blessings for a different purpose other than for freedom.
So you were the one who was causing trouble for the Bakley family.
Yes,
I
and
see.
here is where we dock until our next departure when we resupply for our next assaults on the next shipments.
I'm glad there are
So,
people
she
like
looks
you.
to the rest of you. She says, "Do you still wish to ride that boat?"
I do.
I'm confused.
Do you want
You
to
know-
ride the boat that has a target on its back, pretty much?
Yeah.
You said you need a ride. And I don't know where, but I assume that
I
you
missed
wouldn't want
something.
Cannonball.
I
You
feel
might
like
have missed something.
Homewreck. Someone
Teeks-
did imply, yeah.
Teeks mentioned, when were you going to set out soon?
Oh, I mentioned for her to take
when was
slaves
Lexio
with
set
her,
out?
but if she'll give us a ride, I'll take that too. But I was mentioning her take some escaped slaves with her.
She already does that. That's why she's wanted.
Well, I want her to take more. All right, fight me, bro. Square up.
More specific ones.
More specific ones that I rescue here rather than they get off out in the water, because it's more dangerous to smuggle them out of the city than to just sink a boat to take them.
She looks at her
She's not my
hand,
business to answer.
leans back on the table, and she says, 200 gold.
200 gold to get slaves out.
200 gold to get them to somewhere safe. And an extra 150 if you want to ensure they stay safe.
And how can I trust you'll keep them safe?
You can
And
trust me, darling,
how-
but that would be a terrible idea.
I feel
You
like
haven't
once
gotten
we
caught
give
yet.
them their freedom, it's theirs to figure out how to keep.
You see her kick forward on the chair, and she actually slams her hand onto the table, and you see her like happy as she stands up, and she says, "You get it. You understand freedom's natural and normalized purpose. How many have come across these tables now and asked me, take my loved one and bring them onto the boat, bring them back to me into my loving arms, and ensure that they are safe, and all of the other things above? You actually said to free them and let them choose. You understand freedom's price and its burden.
It is a burden we all must bear. So, instead of 200, let's see. You are already partially doing this. What about 100 gold?
150.
110.
125, and I let you keep the bottle.
Sold. Half now, half when we get them on the ship.
Fair, but I get the bigger portion of the half, and then the lesser portion after.
Works for me. And I'm gonna, let me do some matheronies. 125 divided by
63 gold.
63 gold handed over to her. Where is your ship docked? And what time do you want them there?
The ship is docked beyond the mountain coast, and don't worry about bringing them over there. We'll bring us to you.
Alright.
Just signal however you wish, preferably a flare, when the time is right, and we can depart there. Oh, but make sure there are no officials nearby when it happens.
If
Wouldn't
there are,
want to get the docks bloody or anything.
If there are, we'll deal with them. Keep an eye to the sky then. I'm gonna use some, put some magic on my fingertips. It won't be a flare exactly, but you'll know when you see it.
Fair enough. I will keep that on hand then. In the meantime, feel free to use the tavern as you wish. I believe that you were in the midst of relaxing prior to needing my acquaintance, correct?
If one can relax with all the ruckus of your friends.
Oh, then perfect.
I'm guessing they all come rushing in.
Wait,
They all start come rushing in.
Before she walks in, I would like
This
to
is
talk to
like
her
relaxation.
real quick.
Yeah?
I would like to say, Khan, you have been here for, I would guess, for quite a while now. Do you know what's going on with the Radriel household?
You talking about the pompous one up on the hills?
I shut my eyes. Yes.
I don't think she likes your
It's a
family.
pirate. What do you?
What do you expect?
They're a pirate.
Well,
What?
last I heard, what bothered them originally was something regarding the youngest son, twice removed, being caught in some scandalous actions down in Odd Pensford. Led to some disturbances amongst the town folks here and them, but afterwards things were quiet, and then now there are whispers of a particular curse affecting the family.
Speaking of issues, I feel like it'd be fair to warn you. We do have the now king tracking us down.
The king? You have to be a bit more precise, darling.
Arts Hemsworth.
Whenever
The king.
the king of Arts Hemsworth, Harrowmont.
Yes.
No, isn't that one the dead one?
The old king died, so he's not the king.
Old king died, so the next runner-up would be the prince then, if
Who's
that's
the
the
prince?
case.
Yes.
The prince.
You have Prince Balkan coming after you.
Oh, that was the name. Yes, we do.
500 gold.
I'm afraid we already did the price.
No negotiating after the fact. Bad manners.
They're
Ah,
pirate.
It's okay. Now you're gonna give a
That's why
big
you
fuck
got
you to
the
royalty.
negotiation beforehand.
Give me a persuasion check, real quick.
Persuasion. Come on,
Because you
Teeks
did say
dice.
something in
Come
particular.
on.
Come on, Teeks, dice.
Come on, Teeks dice. Let's go. No!
14.
I rolled a 7. I rolled a
What is going on today?
Oh my goodness. These dice. She
Okay.
does hate people.
I'ma say this.
Right.
Your discount won't be crazy high, but you said you get to fuck over the nobles, and she immediately, her eyes like glow in the moment, and she says, as she smiles, "Let's drop that price down to 90 gold, shall we?
Sounds
So
like
pay
a
me
deal.
37 afterwards. 27 afterwards, sorry.
Sounds like a deal.
Good.
Am I safe to assume we'll see you again?
Eventually. But for now, I'm going to relax in my room where there are no bickering idiots calling on to when Kuya-lan will wake up and piss the bucket again. So, go ahead and take the corner of the tavern as you wish, and just know that in the next couple of days, if I happen to see a particular signal, then we'll act on our accords.
Sounds good to me.
Good. And she yells to everyone here. She says, "Oi, lads! Touch nary a hair on one of these individuals here. Otherwise, you sink to the bottom with the anchor. Are we clear?"
I'm gonna smirk to the one I did whole person on earlier.
This one, that one, is avoiding eye contact with Teeks.
You know what? Teeks is gonna say, "It's okay, handsome. I wouldn't want to look at me either. Might get a little intimidated, huh?"
Oh my god.
Turns immediately to you. "Oi, what was that?"
And I'm just staring at him, like, head tilted slightly down, looking up at him through the lashes, just looking at him like,
He sits down and he says, "You're lucky I have to read these charters, otherwise I would do bad things."
Let me know if you need any help reading.
You left him flat
Ah.
dead.
I can mind your
What?
business. Mind your business.
Oh, I might need some help with that.
Horrible.
And I look towards
So-
Ron's. Some subtle flirting. It's okay.
He kind of just like a small smirk, humping as he like looks around the degenerates around the room, and anyone who's around that particular one would hear him saying, "A charter is the grants of."
Oh, you can do it. You can do it.
And you're so close. Oh wait. Can I retract that statement?
Yeah.
As he's reading, I'm gonna go behind him and kind of lean over, like not touching him quite yet, but just start reading it right by his head.
Damn you rich folks.
Who said I'm rich?
You ought to be rich. You read like one.
And yet I grew up with most likely less than what you had.
Hey,
Sometimes people just
JT.
need talent.
It would be funny that if you found out that they're all like ex-slaves.
Yeah, there we go. So, as you're now sitting at the table, everyone here is not going to bother you anymore, for the record.
Good. A bit boring,
Oh.
but good.
All of you sit down, and one person sits at the further back corner where he smutters, "You know, I know you had ulterior motives for that, but didn't imagine that you had the liver for that sort of business."
Who's he talking to?
what do you mean?
Well, he looks around and he just says, "I knew dwarves were famous for their drinking abilities, but that was an interesting and, well, frankly, eye-opening display of racial advantages.
I
Oh, it's
take
not that-
Hesley bow and was like, my pleasure.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna kind of walk over because at homework, I'm assuming you're standing near Ronzin or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean against the table he's on. I do appreciate your help. We were able to get all the information we needed thanks to you.
How did I help in particular?
I'm talking to Homework. I'm not talking to. I'm not talking to fucking Ronzin right now. I'm just getting in his personal space a little bit. Like,
This is
not
the cold
on him, but leaning
shoulder.
against the table, like, facing away from him. Hands behind my ass, just, like, leaning. I'm talking to Homework.
Homrek is positively glowing because, well, you know how I've used Teaks
Oh,
until
yeah.
now. He still doesn't know anything.
So-
yep.
As that exchange happens, you see what was a confused look on Ronzin's face turn into he's trying to pretend it didn't happen as he looked forward and looks across the table now.
Hey, I would like to whisper at look at Ronzin and be just have a hand signal to come over here real quick.
Is it a personal matter?
When do you think they'll be ready?
Soon. 30 minutes from now. They are arriving back at the estates.
Can you predict the future or something?
I asked him to come over to me.
I am such a
which is on
simp
the-
for this
on the
man.
counter,
God
but
damn.
that's not you guys.
Oh no, he would come over to sell that to you.
Okay, yeah. I say that because Mercutio said something. So just to make that clear.
Okay.
Is it like because it's a family thing, or is it like a?
Daddy?
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
because
Daddy?
it's a family, so it's
Sorry.
a personal thing, and I'm already
I
at the
love
counter
him.
away
Oh,
from
gotcha.
the group. Yeah.
Look
So-
at him.
I will say this though: when he returns, he sits at the table and he says, "I've been meaning to ask something out of a curiosity's nature, so to speak.
Who's he talking to? Oh, I got muted.
Mhm.
How
That
did
thing.
all of you get to where you're at now?"
Well, I
Clarify
broke them
that.
out of jail, and then we traveled
Mm.
to Minthorel, and then we met you.
No, I meant before that actually.
Aren't you the icon supposed to know? I whisper.
We watched a king die.
Before that,
Are you
what were
saying-
you before you all met one another?
I was buying seeds for my farm.
Mercutio,
So you're a
Mercutio,
farmer then? So go ahead.
Mercutio's just gonna pull out a card, and then toss it to him and say, "Was a mercenary."
A
just in
farmer and a
between
mercenary
town.
walked into the bar.
Sounds like a very cruel joke, doesn't it?
Well, it would be if the joke wasn't so vividly true in the moment. He looks to the others and he says, "What about the rest of you? Surely there are even more humble beginnings than a farmer and a mercenary."
Well,
I'm
my
gonna look
backstory
towards
is
fucking
humble.
Vezerin. Noble beginnings, Vezerin.
I wouldn't say noble to be honestly. Well, you know, I stayed with my family for a while before they decided they didn't like the way I was living my life. Became an assassin. Tried entertainment for a while. It was nice while it lasted, and then they all died. Then I became an assassin again. Now I'm here.
I did not know you were an assassin.
I figured with their
Well,
skills.
I mean, more torturer.
Don't forget the little murder book they've got.
The what
Murder
now?
book? What murder book? I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
They're currently on page 96.
How? What?
seems to be on. I walk back over. What are we talking about?
I think you should specify I'm on like book 3 at this point. Just saying.
And how did you get here, Asvin?
Like, what do you mean by that? Out of character.
We're going over backstories on how we came to the city before shit went down.
Oh,
and we
like
all met.
to the other city, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
backstory.
First
How did
city.
we get to the first city?
Right. Travel. Travel for the church and for the family. What's it called? What did I say it was? Religious expedition.
It sounds Mormon, anyways.
Any particular religion in mind?
What did I? Fuck! I keep on forgetting shit. 1 second.
For your character?
Yeah, it was the I forgot. Solaris? No, not Solaris. That's a fucking game. We had it in our DMs. I know that.
Somewhere.
Yes,
somewhere. We're gonna say Solaris for right now, just so I can.
Yeah.
Oops, didn't mean to click that. My computer was starting to fall asleep.
It's fine.
Blue, you realize that you might be playing in a 2D world. Perception allows you to realize that this world may be a fiction of someone's imagination given form, and you're not sure what to do with that existential crisis as, oh look, a butterfly. You've forgotten about what you're thinking about now.
Solaire. That I got it. Solaire. I found it. Fuck.
It's supposed to know. Well, what you said earlier was actually pretty close then.
Yeah, it really was.
Solaris is the fucking space.
Yeah. So,
game.
An expedition for Soler, and you found yourselves in the company of supposed Kingslayers then?
If that's the best way to put it, yes.
If you're talking about me, then I was not originally there to even meet the king. Or even kill him. I was just there by coincidence.
We were all there by coincidence, Mercutio.
Except for Teeks.
Your kind is always so interesting with your perspectives.
Well, obviously you can see more than us.
Being is not a matter of ability, it's a matter of perspective. Such in case, you believe it to be coincidence, whereas my kind would call it predetermined fates.
What's been fate thus far?
Do you truly believe in something so ordeal in a chaotic world such as this? How about you, the others?
I believe that it doesn't matter whether it was predetermined or not. As long as nobody can know what will come, it's as if it wasn't predetermined at all.
We got our own paths.
So you
don't we?
mean to play Schrodinger's timeline then?
Well,
Well, yes.
yeah, I guess.
What kind of past does one such as yourself then come from?
Oh, I come from humble beginnings and a small-ish
And
village.
he leans over and he says, I was talking to Teeks.
Oh, so my bad.
Oh, it's better to call Yoda.
It's okay. Daddy just wants to give me some attention. I'll take it.
No, he's just a very petty person at his core. Please understand.
Wait, what did I do to make him petty?
You did the exact same thing to him
Wait,
earlier.
Oh wait, when? Was this the flaunting in front of
yeah.
him thing? What did I do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and I
'cause
just put him on the.
you remember-
Okay.
Yeah, and then it was like, well, what about you? And then Homework then started speaking. He's just like, I was talking to Tix. And then just leaning forward. He's just very petty at his core. Please don't mind him.
It's okay. He can have a sad moment.
Oh.
I love this.
Me.
No, but Homework, what is Homework's pastime?
Okay, I'm just gonna look to
I'll ask what
Homewreck.
Tix after.
I'm gonna look to Homewreck to blow off Ronzin and be like, go ahead.
A humble village, maybe closer to a city. My family was kind of known for the day. Not infamous, unfortunately, but not
Unfortunately,
exactly
unfortunately.
famous either. And when I came of age and decided that my path will not be the same as my parents, it caused a little trouble, and I decided that I would rather hit the road than stay and face what the reaction.
Yes. And during that time, I actually met you.
Yep. I've been traveling ever since.
Interesting. So most of you are from humble beginnings then, if not all of you. What
Mostly.
of the other two? The
Alistair?
two of you
Yes.
there that are quiet in the corner.
Alistair?
I'm gonna make Ronzin wait. Please go first.
My beginnings is, well, I never knew any family. I grew up in an orphanage, being tortured by the ones who were supposed to be taking care of me. One day I managed to escape and just been traveling ever since.
That explains it.
Explains what? Exactly.
He shakes his head and says, nothing. Just an observation from someone too keen on their senses. Hope you are carrying well then, Alistair.
I couldn't hear you. What was that?
Oh, as I said, I hope you can carry yourself with more strength now, Alistair.
I can manage.
Now,
He
on
nods. It's like, what?
Mercutio crosses his fingers and leans onto the table and looks towards Teeks. Now onto our final. Now onto the person that saved themselves best for last. I'm very intrigued.
I wouldn't say that. It's not a very interesting story.
Like,
I
Aw.
forged my own path since I was alone as a child. Used my abilities to get what scraps I could, and took what jobs I could when I got older.
I finish my drink, I put it on the table, and I say, if we focus too much on the past, we'll be blinded by it. I'd rather focus on the future or the now.
And if you ignore the past, you'll forget who you are.
Who I am is who I am now, not who I am in the past.
And
the
the
past
past
can
have
affect
carved
me
that.
now, but it doesn't affect me forever.
Well, when it comes to past, present, or future, there is one thing for certain. The only thing is known is by the gods or the icons themselves. Mercutio
that we
Mercutio
have.
does a little smirk under his mask.
Speaking of, who has the book?
I have my book back.
That is true.
It's my book. Mine.
Where
How
is
did you finally got the pop-up book bag?
My
The book, not your book.
It's my book.
There are certain truths to what you say, but he looks around and he says, often when we guess at others' motives, we reveal only our own. You're questioning as to if the past matters or not. One of you says yes, and the other says it is important, but not the entire picture. And one of you says it is not.
Past shapes who you are, and it helps further build your future.
May I offer input from someone who has lived for far too long?
Enlighten me.
Stand in the ashes of trillions of dead souls and ask the ghosts if the past matters. The silence is your answer.
Why do I want to be so
Writing that
mean right
quote
now?
down.
Do I do it?
I always encourage meanness.
Because
so.
you know, because of you know him mentioning his looking for his friend, Tiki is gonna kind of look
Right.
at him and kind of get like a neutral face. And aren't you driven by the past yourself? Living in it.
He looks up, looks around the room, and then he says to the group, "That must have been my imagination. I could have sworn there was a gnat speaking in my ear."
Oh.
Oh. Well, at least you pay some attention to me.
Ah, the attention that you are owed.
I'm gonna take a big swig of my drink.
I sit
Mercutio's
back
gotta-
and
Mercutio's gotta
whisper,
mutter.
"Oh, this is gonna be a good show."
This is a good
while
show.
taking a drink, he's gonna mutter, "That's not what you said. That's not what you said at camp a couple of days ago."
Oh, really? What did he say? Because for someone who doesn't care about gnats, I do remember waking up to find your cloak around me. Care to explain?
Mercutio's not. Mercutio's not even gonna say anything. He said, "That's a comment between me and him."
So he sighs, and I can't even make this up. This is actually in character for him. Holy shit! He sighs, swings what he's holding down onto the table, and then starts climbing on top of the table towards Mercutio, whispering, "It's just one. It's just one."
Was that murder's
Mercutio-
intent? I have no clue.
Mercutio's gonna stand up and say, "All right, come on. You wanna come in for a hug, or are you gonna punch me?"
I'll just be
Which one
careful
is
in
it?
the face.
The jugular is still in your creature's necks, yes?
Oh, this will be fun. Mercutio's gonna pop out his he's gonna pop
Alright,
out a
you
couple of
two.
special arms.
Oh my god.
So
now,
Yes.
now, ladies,
Wha-
settle down, settle down. We don't need a cat fight here. And
Who are
Tika's
you
gonna go
calling a cat?
between them and is gonna like put his hands in front of both of them.
So here's the thing. As you call it a cat fight, he says, "Who are you calling a cat?" And he's kind of hunched over like a cat that's
Yeah, I was about
territorial
to
right
say
now. with his
something.
back.
Teeks is gonna like, is his head up? So like is Ronson like
Kinda.
what is his position right now?
Kinda on 3 limbs, while the 4th one is holding the glass broken cup towards Mercutio.
But he's looking up towards Mercutio, right?
Yes.
So as he's looking
Mercutio-
up, which would make his back bow and put his chest up a little, Teeks is gonna put his hand kind of on like between his chest and shoulder. You are on all fours right now, aren't you? And push him back a little.
Mercutio's just gonna sit there. His mask
Oh my
is
God.
actually off, and he's just grinning from ear to ear.
Oh, that's the noise you're all gonna hear.
Oh,
Because he
also-
falls back onto his chair.
And Mercutio. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Mercutio's then just gonna sit down and say, I chest.
So, as that happens, he peeked his head up from above the table, where you can only see his eyes, looks around at everyone here, and he whispers to himself, "We shall never speak of this again." And he ducks underneath the table now.
You're the one who did it.
I don't know about you, but
Good
I'd
thing,
love
Catboy.
to. And with that, Teek's just gonna kind of walk and ask for a room. He's just gonna leave.
So, here's something that we are going to handle real quick while we're here. Because is someone still at the bar, like at the counter, out of curiosity?
I mean, I'm
I
going
walked
there because I'm
back
gonna get
over,
rooms
so-
for everybody for the night.
Well, kinda.
And I know Asvin's
So
here.
no. I walked back to to you guys, so no.
I'm heading there to
Gotcha.
go get rooms for everybody.
I
so
would
when we get
assume
back-
I would assume I had enough of the conversation and just went to get more drinks.
I'll
Daft
tell you this
stuff.
then.
It's okay, baby.
We'll settle it this way. Everyone give me a perception, but
Perception.
Aspen gets advantage.
Oh,
Why
Swing
me?
it, advantage.
Alright, fine.
Advantage?
If I get advantage, I get advantage, bro.
God damn it! I want advantage.
I am
I'm
blind.
sorry.
Two. Oh my God, Vezerin.
Mercutio's too caught up laughing.
Anyway,
Bad boy.
Why are you rolling 21
You know what,
over and
just-
over?
I'm
This
sorry,
is the third
Nick.
21.
Nico,
Ju-
I'm
that
so
is the-
sorry. I think I took your dice.
It's okay.
I rolled an 18.
But you know what? Just for extra flavor, y'all could probably see that. After Teeks left, he had a very flustered look on his face. That Ronzin can't see because he's under a table. Suck it.
I just
He's
want to
soaking
point
under
out
the table for the
that's
record.
He's
that's the third
sulking.
21.
Aw. Teeks would have cooed at him a little as he
Hilarious.
left. That is so cute, though. I love that.
So, here is someone that enters the room. Because as the people in the room were yelling and yelling at each other again, as usual, someone enters the room and they all stop. And all of you, except for Mercutio, are able to see who walks into the room.
Yes, I got it.
Wait a minute.
Sorry?
I'll take it.
Mercutio's just laughing.
Mercutio's just looking between Teeks and Ronzin, just like, You just see Teeks' very flustered face, like, what did I just do? And then you see the sulker.
So, you see this person walk onto the counter and put some coin onto the table.
Oh.
Oh, wait. I think I know who this is. Alright, I'll wait.
This
Excuse
guy
me.
gives off Ace Attorney vibes.
Yes, it does actually. he looks like he's about to. He looks like he's about to slap his hand on the table, and scream, "Hold it!"
Sorry, Ace Attorney's been on my mind because my sister won't shut the fuck up.
He kind of gives me Lestat vibes.
A little
Honestly,
bit, yeah.
honestly.
So, he goes up to the counter and
Objection
says,
to what?
Kira, dearest, could you get me
What's the
2
objection?
pints of your finest ale, if possible? I am in dire need of some nourishments. And she looks over the counter and she says, so you want the cheap shit? Yes, I would like the cheap shit.
Yeah.
And as he takes his drink and swallows the first mug in one gulp, he says, they are driving me to fits back at the manor.
I'm waiting for him to see me, by the way. I'm not gonna talk to him.
That's the thing, he's looking around the room, right? As he
Right.
drinks, taking sips at a time. And he goes around thinking, interesting. the pirates, I hear. Okay. And he goes through step by step until eventually he pauses in Spot, and all of you see him pause in Spot as he coughs in the middle of drinking, and he goes, Assy, is that you?
God.
Excuse
Assy?
me? Assy?
I walk.
Assy?
Hello, brother.
Oh my.
Your nickname is Azzy.
Not-
Faden is quietly giggling.
Hello, brother.
And he perks up and he says, Damn, I haven't seen you since you left for the monastery.
It's been many years. Well, I don't know like what the timeline is, but I'm just gonna go with yes. It's been many years.
I mean, yes. But you have made big names for yourself in the meantime, I imagine. I heard you killed a king.
Technically, we didn't kill
That
him.
is not my doing.
Are you certain? The whole town was talking about it for weeks.
The whole town has been misinformed.
Misinformation, but
We were at a wrong place at the wrong time.
falsely accused.
I suppose my ever-growing respect for you must maintain its natural course then.
Wow.
Brother,
Oh.
dearest, why are you back in Seratel?
Pit stop. It would be the best way to describe it.
You realize that Mother Dearest has missed you for quite a bit. Well, he sighs and says, I wish I could say that, but the truth is, Mother Dearest has, she has remained the same in the last couple of decades.
Well,
I forgot that Aspen is a smart.
hope she's doing well.
Well, would you like to go meet her? She's returning to the manor in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Well, I got this letter, so I guess I
So
must
that's a
be.
yes.
And are we invited?
Who are you?
Teeks Pavis, a friend of your brother's.
And he opens his eyes wide and he says,
Wait. Hold
From
on.
the Pavis family.
Acquaintances.
You are acquaintances with the Pavis?
Yes. Apparently so.
Brother, you realize how many lucrative business deals we've missed out because of this withholding of informations.
I only become aware of this a few days ago.
Weeks.
Yes,
Weeks,
when on the
whatever.
road,
Days,
one with
weeks.
my name and stature shouldn't freely throw it out.
I'll
Faden
never understand the
also
high
wants to
note.
go. She's like bouncing up and down in excitement. She's like, "Can I go? Can I go? Can I go?"
Are you also of House Pavis?
No.
No.
Oh,
She's a
But
farm
they are my
girl from
friends.
the countryside.
Oh,
And they
so-
are a group.
sorry, go ahead.
They are indeed a group of individuals.
So here's how this particular exchange goes. Just the first 4-sentence one, right? Because it was, "Are you of House Pavis?" And then Faden went, "No." So then Raya goes. By the way, the guy's name is Raya. By the way, he goes, "Oh, then no." And then followed by
Well.
Teeks going,
Oh,
"But
okay.
this is a wonderful friend of mine's." And then he went,
I-
"Oh, never mind."
Okay. JT, I thought this was Trevor.
No, it's not.
Okay.
So is
Alright.
he allowing everybody to come or not? Because if he says no, I'm gonna be like, well, I guess I'll have to skip out then.
He's the chill one. You guys can go.
Oh no, you can come. You can come and visit. Our estates are a bit homely, but for the most part, they should be able to take in a party of 7, I believe. Well, 6 if we
8.
include Asmin. Asmin, we kept your room up to date.
Technically 7 because we have. Technically 8 because we have Lyric and Ronzin.
Wait, and he looks around. He says, "Does the horse outside belong to you as well?"
One of them.
Correct.
The other one belongs to
My horse.
yes.
Ah. Wait, is it the same horse that the god is nuzzling at the moment?
Yes.
No.
Wait,
Is
he's
that
nothing
like a
on horse?
And isn't he supposed to be on duty? But touching my horse.
I'm not sure who was on duty. I just walked through the front door.
That bastard.
Damn it, Todd.
Damn it, Todd! Why are you doing this to me?
How could you do this, Todd?
Well, come to the manor, and I shall introduce you to the rest. You know, ours is a esteemed and wide family,
Oh, is it
spanning
not?
2 generations into Ceratel. Oh yes. Oh, I imagine it's not as grand in history as the Pavis, but the Rodurios have noted some contribution to Ceratel's prosperity in recent days,
Oh,
namely
wait,
the
I did
porous
not-
developments.
I just realized that I did not put down a gender.
Don't
Okay.
worry, I got that covered on this front.
Yeah, it's fine. You know which one is female, right? I hope so. Here, I'll just type.
Sure.
I love when my fucking computer goes into
that-
screensaver mode.
I'm gonna have to find a different image then.
Good
Really
luck.
just put all sons? Oh my god!
I was gonna have it be a brotherly rival situation originally.
No,
Not gonna
no, no.
lie.
No, it's way more complicated if we smack another gender in it.
No, I was gonna say like honestly, Maya is first off, I would say like don't worry too much about that part. But
Okay.
I'll figure out what to do with Maya.
Yeah.
Let me figure that out real quick though.
Okay.
But I will have to figure out who's going first of all.
Mercutio's
Like, and
gonna
who-
go. Mercutio was gonna go. He's interested.
Oh, I'm
He just hasn't
totally
said
gonna
anything.
go. I'm gonna flirt it up. I'm gonna gesture this man and be like, "Oh, please lead the way."
Don't do that to my youngest brother.
You know what?
What?
Okay, I
Do
won't.
what?
I have someone else I could do,
Do
with you.
what?
Nothing,
And-
brother.
So, as
They're
as
just-
Teek says that, Ronson looks at him and goes, "Ah, what are you planning to do?" And
What was that?
I
I actually didn't hear what he said.
he says, "What are you planning on doing?"
Meeting the family.
Are you the type to keep it in the family?
What?
You have that look in your eye.
So you look in my eyes then? How often would that be?
Going, he moves forward. He says, "Going to the manor, are we? Let's move ahead now. Yes." Raya was it, and he walks forward. He's just like, "How are you? How are you, son? How are you doing? Are you right old age of 21? Are you? Yes, yes."
Oh. Hey, JT, question. How far?
Yeah?
How far ahead is Raya?
10 to 15 feet, give or take.
I want to say I'm
How
right
far-
next to Raya, just fucking
What?
heads down, fucking pissed off.
Where's Teeks in accordance to Raya and the rest of the
Teeks-
party?
After that, with fucking Ronzin speeding, Teeks went to the back and is just awkwardly there. Like, ah shit, what did I do?
Mercutio? Okay. Mercutio's just gonna walk to the back and slowly but surely nudge Teeks all the way to
Teeks
the
is
front
not
next to Ronson.
Nope, Teeks is gonna kind of fight you a little bit, be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Mercutio's gonna say, "Aw, it's just adorable. Come on, go next to him. Come on."
Well, then why don't you go talk to
I
your
don't
cat?
want to. He's not here. This is more entertaining to watch.
Done. Quiet. Just gonna start awkwardly rubbing his neck and looking away and moving away from Rikushio.
Oh. Here is what the estates look like when you arrive 10 to 15 minutes later.
Fancy, fancy. Pretty trees.
Pretty, actually, yeah.
This place hasn't changed much, has it?
No, not quite. Although we did hire a new botanist. I don't know if he's done anything different with the gardens.
That's why there's a few new trees here.
Well, there were several pets before you came back, brother. They made for they made for a good compost, however.
Oh, that's really sad, actually.
I just see it. It's a new life.
It's interesting.
It's a pretty fucking house.
Yes.
So-
well, from the way you all are describing it, it seems pretty.
As you enter the house, this is the main halls. It's glittered with ornate black marble, shines of what appears to be gilded rather than actual gold pedestals, and much
Before-
of the furniture here it has the appearance of rich, although it is modest in its actual quality.
Before I go in, I try to clean myself up as much as possible and tuck off my armor.
I mean, Teeks can
Oh.
just use the
Prestidigitation.
yeah, cantrip to clean you up
Prestidigitation.
if you want.
Right.
It's up to you.
Sure, he'll see you trying to clean yourself up, and Teeks will just snap his fingers and boop, there you go.
Well, I just like tighten my collar, shirt collar. That helps. Thank you.
No problem.
Ishio's gonna He's gonna try to make himself look a bit more presentable. Like fully covering up all of his chest with his robes and adjusting like his hair to make sure it sits right.
So, do y'all mind giving me a hot second for something?
Come on,
Sure.
Fantastic. Who are you trying to find?
I heard that one Mississippi. Who did Nico?
No.
Mississippi, free Mississippi.
No.
Mississippi.
Kai's
I'm-
like shouting very slowly in the background.
It's okay.
I'm
I
trying
can
so
just,
hard to get a new
You
image.
better hurry
Kai
up.
sounds like they're about to like cry while
I'm
counting.
done. I'm
How you
done.
doing,
I'm
Ela?
done.
Welcome, welcome
Cue
to
the
the
Jeopardy
D&D
music.
shenanigans.
Technically, Rhea.
'Cause we're
Okay,
nerds.
guys.
We are
Technically,
such
Rhea was
nerds.
supposed to be a female as well, but I
Fucking voice act this shit very badly.
I
and
would
everything.
say,
That record.
I mean, I'll say this:
How are you, though?
Raya is fabulous no matter what. But I chose art that I'm not gonna lie. When I went through the siblings, I definitely went down the noble fantasy art
Right.
Google search route,
It's
which
not hard
looked
to
at
tell
whichever
from
one
there.
was not copyrighted. Looked at a general list there,
So
and then
easy.
weirdly enough, most of them tend to be
I'm
rich,
doing
noble,
good
snobby
as well.
guys. I don't know why.
Right,
Getting
yeah, that
kind
makes
of tired because it is getting kind of late for me.
I'm so
but I will
glad
stay up
I
as late as
gave
needed for D&D.
gave
Um,
JT the genders of all
cleaning
my
because
character
JT's visiting
siblings
next
because
week,
my
and I have
character
to
has
clean the
7
house
siblings.
and everything.
Yeah, that
And-
means
but
JT is
good.
gonna
I'm
walk
doing
through hell
good.
trying to
I just
find
wish my
different
cat
pictures.
would let me
It's-
sleep.
It's not that bad,
Uninterrupted.
honestly.
No,
It's more
she
so
wants all
just
the
that
cuddles.
I,
She wants all
when
the
I'm
cuddles in the
thinking of
world.
characters, I
That's
go off
okay,
of energy
I'll
off
go
of the photos more than I do
She's sleeping on my sheet
actual.
right now. And
what's
when
it
I go
called?
to bed,
Actual
she's gonna want to
matching?
play. I'm
Aye.
like,
So
God damn it.
It depends on the moment. But
Bedtime.
I
No,
will
not for her.
say this in particular: all of you are getting ready at the front, cleaning up at that sort, right?
Yes.
Essentially, yes.
Someone walks through the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that. I mean, I'm just standing there. I mean,
Alistair already looks the fanciest out of all of us anyway. Let's be honest. The
Throw an egg
Alistair
at
is
someone?
coated with the drip.
I don't have an egg, but I'll do this. /E throws.
I would like to say that Alistair definitely has some levels of drippiness to him. I gotta say that is
There we
true. Shows egg. Throwing an egg. What
Out of
egg?
character. Just giving shit out of character. I've been told to throw an egg at somebody, but I don't have an egg in campaign, so I'm just doing it out of character. So boop.
Mercutio will catch said out of character egg and then just say nice
Noise.
egg.
Let's go! Egg throwing! Teeks is kind of standing to the side, looking all prim and
Proceeds
proper.
to eat egg.
Okay, so here are
The siblings.
well, the first one that comes to you at the door is as Raya cleans his shoes. He looks up to the stairs and he goes, let's see, brother, are you he kind of scans you over. He says, you're well, yes? Let's see, no dirt,
Deepest voice possible. I'm joking. You do whatever you want.
I don't know. I'll say I'm going off a feel at this point, me personally. But he looks. He says, "Well, thank you." He looks over and he says, "Well, I'm going to move over in that direction. As much as I love you, brother, you're gonna have to deal with her on your own."
I understand.
Yeah, and Raya looks to the rest of you. He says, I would just like to say, I'm so sorry ahead of time.
Oh no. Faden is suddenly
it
scared
can't
and
be that
hugging,
bad.
just right behind Aspen, terrified.
So, as
wonder
someone
why.
approaches the room, this is who you see coming down the long hallway.
Ooh, pretty.
Wait,
Oh.
which one is this person?
Raya, would you be a dear and fix up some tea for the rest of the? And she looks off to the group in mid sentence and she says, and she looks at Asmund and she says, "Oh, it's you."
Hello, mother. Right? This is the right one, right? Okay, cool.
You brought us a lot of trouble. I hope you realize that.
It seems so.
And she shakes her head and she says, "Well, no matter. Welcome home. And you brought..." And she pauses as she says this beforehand because she's scanning the group. Friends!
Company. You can say company.
You
Mercutio?
brought company. Yeah, go ahead, Mercutio.
He's just gonna do a short bow and say, "It is nice to make your acquaintance."
Likewise. And then-
Faden does a small curtsy, but doesn't really say anything.
Wait,
Just
how
does a
close?
small-
How close is? Wait, who's the one that bowed?
Mercutio.
How close is Mercutio to me?
That would be on Mercutio's end. I'm not gonna make that call.
Mercutio, how close are you to me?
I'm currently, well, I probably would be standing next to you because Teeks is probably the farthest away from me.
Okay, I
And
shoot
next
a
to her.
really quick whisper, saying she doesn't really care.
Teeks is gonna, in the gentlemanly fashion as he has fucking stole from watching people, has
Right.
grown to know, is going to walk up to her, take her hand, and go, "Teeks of House Pavis," is gonna do the very formal slight kiss on the hand for respect.
So, compared to everybody else who walked through that door, Teeks, you're in human form. Just double check, right?
Oh yeah, I'm still human form.
I looked absolutely grossed out because you don't know who this woman is.
No, but that is the
She-
formal thing in most cultures for higher class.
Yeah. I
He's
look
on the
at
front,
you because
front.
I know who you are, and I look at her, I know who she is, and I'm absolutely grossed out.
It's okay. Tix is also gay, so.
Oh,
she
no.
brightens and goes, "Oh, you are wonderful. You brought a nice one."
Oh, you
And
flatter me.
she nods and says, welcome to our home. Please allow us to take your shoes and have you take them off over there. Darby, would you be a dear?
Dobby. Oh god.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, wait, JT. This is who we talked about, right? Or is it my?
This is the mother, the stepmother specifically.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the name of the mother. I'll give it later in character, but this is the name that she yelled out as someone comes shuffling to the side of the room, and this is who you see coming into the room. Yes, mistress. Would you be a dear and shine guest shoes, especially this one here? Make sure this one's is especially shiny.
Oh, you're too kind.
And she like kind of says this in like a quiet whisper that's loud enough for everyone else to hear as the dwarf goes to get the shoes from everyone, right? She says, "Don't worry, dearest. He's one of the clean ones."
Okay, Mercutio.
One of the
Mercutio
clean
is just
ones?
gonna. Mercutio's just gonna. Also, question: Who else in the party speaks Infernal?
I don't think I do.
Oh, hold on. I think I do.
I speak Infernal.
Yeah, you guys show your tieflings.
I do speak
Yeah.
Infernal.
Do not.
Mercutio's just gonna mutter in Infernal, saying, "Well then, she is definitely something, isn't she?"
I agree.
Faden mumbles, "I'm scared of her" in Infernal.
I don't know what you guys said, but I threw out back another bit whisper, guessing what you said by saying, "I told you so."
So he's a dwarf?
He's a dwarf.
In
yeah.
Dwarvish, because Teeks knows this, he's just gonna go, "Thank you for what you're doing. I think you're a wonderful person."
And he glances up in surprise to hear his native tongue once more, but then he responds back in common, saying, "You're very well cultured. Thank you for your kind words, but I am unworthy of them."
Hello, okay. Hello, Darby. It's been a while.
Yes, hello, young master. Shall I escort you to your room as usual?
If that will be fine.
Yes, come. I will escort Master Aspen to his quarters, and then come back to fetch your shoes and shine them, and perhaps what else was I supposed to do again, Mistress Fi? Ah, yes. Could you grab the additional accessories for our guests here? Yes, of course. Give me a moment. And as he goes to escort Aspen to his room,
Wait,
Darby-
hold on, real quick.
So go ahead.
I will let you finish, but I want to talk to Darby a bit more, just a tad bit more.
Oh, no worries. So
Okay.
here's the thing that we'll handle Darby's talking first because it'll get out of the way beforehand because the next part is
Right.
really fucked up, low key. But go ahead.
Okay. So you want me to talk to him real quick?
Yeah. Like what would you say to him?
Is she all right?
Is who all right, master?
My mother.
Did you not to speak with her?
Not her.
Ah.
The other. Yes.
She is as well as can be expected, sire. Stable, but unawakened.
Okay. That's a surprise. I didn't know that. Anyways.
I can show you to. I can present to you your father later. He goes to visits, although Mistress Fi despises his visits.
If they're together for right now, I won't disturb them.
Of course. Please, if there's anything else you require of your rooms, let me know and I shall come to assist in however manner I can.
Right. I'll think of something later.
Of course. So, when Darby comes back, he starts handing you a pair of something, one by one, every one of you that are in the group, except for Teeks.
Oh.
And he says, here, these are gloves given by Mistress Fi for your while you are in the building. She requests that you wear them at all times.
Yes.
Huh.
I love this. I love this so much. I want the killing, the murder. Oh.
Mercutio's just gonna sit there. He's just gonna look at the gloves.
The
Looks
confusion.
back at Darby. Looks back at Darby. Darby puts them on and say, "Well, I guess I'd had 2 silver pieces for this happening, which is not a lot, but it's weird that this happened twice."
I just realized, JT,
Yeah?
my wild social owl that I used for the one shot name is named Darby.
Yes, yeah.
Oh shit! And that's why it sounded way more familiar than normal. Okay. go on.
Yes. So, as you are all in the room, another person. Oh, actually, I forgot about this. There you go. I'm just gonna do this song for right now, just because I don't have to think too much on it. But someone else comes into the room immediately after. By the way, Asmund, you could be coming back to regroup with the group at the main halls or
Yeah.
personal quarters at this
I
point.
slowly walk out, but not all the way out just yet. I'm just like, the entranceway, but a bit past that, so I can
Sure.
see and hear everybody, but not like be seen. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
And
Where are we?
so here is who comes into the room next. Huh, I wasn't expecting company today.
Okay. That one. Okay. Wait, I don't know who this one is.
She looks around the room and she says, you, who again?
Teeks of
We
House
are
Parvis.
acquaintances.
Friends of Asvin here.
I mean,
Your
I would
friends
hardly,
of my-
I'm not there. I'm not.
har- hardly call us friends. More acquaintances.
Your acquaintances with
I
my
don't
brother.
know how long.
Yep.
Your acquaintances with my brother. What manner of acquaintance in particular?
The traveling kind.
Ah. She bows her head and she says, I apologize on behalf for the troubles he may have brought you.
I walk
Oh.
out by this. I walk out by this point.
Yeah?
They have caused me more trouble than I have caused them.
Nonsense, brother. You know this to not be true.
Not this again, Maya.
Do not forget, I distinctly remember having to clean up most of your mess. One of which included horseshit for some reason, but we don't talk about that. Okay? I'm the eldest of the
Trying
family.
so hard to hold in the giggles.
It's been 11 years. Let it go.
I'll let it go the next time you have to clean horseshit, Asvin. They didn't invent the broom until 5 years later.
I
And
owe you.
thank you. Now, the rest of you. As you're here, please make yourselves at home. And she looks at the gloves that you've been given and she sighs and she says, is mother in one of her fits again?
Seems like so.
She holds her hand out. She says, you can give those to me. I apologize on behalf of my incredibly insensitive mother.
Good, because I was not gonna use them anyways.
Wait, who was the glove given to? I am now confused because there was two people.
Everyone that was everyone but Teeks.
Gotcha.
I didn't put mine on though.
Faden didn't put hers on either, and she just shyly hands them to Maya.
Oh yeah,
Maya.
no, she knows what the intent is. So
Maya, should I wear my gloves?
well, that depends. Do you care about mother's feelings?
I am currently in her house, so I put the gloves on. Can I say it's a bit different? Because it's like I've been using it, so it's a bit different than the usual gloves they give out.
No, it would be the same gloves, unfortunately.
Gotcha. That's fine.
Yeah. As you put it on for the record, this feels cheap. Not just in the texture quality, but also in the spiritual lesson that she's trying to inflict on you at the moment.
Just like how they used to make it.
She shakes her head and says, "The rest of you don't have to submit yourself to this inhumane behavior."
Oh no, I want to keep the gloves. Might need them for later.
For?
You never know when you might need a pair of gloves.
Just as a heads up, Mercutio, they would break in one punch. With your strength that I've seen.
Oh. Fine. He
These
takes
are
them,
not workers.
he takes them both off and hands them over.
So here's the thing: as you're doing that, someone steps forward in front of Maya and takes the gloves and starts passing them back to the group one by one.
Oh?
Non-humans are required when inside the vicinity of the Raduriel estate to wear these at all times. I would prefer that you maintain and follow these rules.
Not to be disrespectful, but if I refuse...
Then you will be escorted out promptly.
And who might you be?
I am Sir Tremor Raduriel, second to the name of Raduriel, and second son to Tormon and Fee.
Ah.
This dude sounds like an asshole.
Well, I don't appreciate the way you're treating my friends, and if they have to leave your beliefs in my company, I'm not sure your mother would approve of that.
I am quite astute with what my mother would approve, and I would be remiss if I were not to say that your behavior is not something she would approve of dearly. Nor would I.
And I don't think my family would approve of your behavior either. Is this how one treats a guest?
Is this how one treats someone else's household?
I'm merely defending my
Yes.
friends.
I say something. I speak up. Teeks, just follow for just once. Just once.
I'm just
Yes,
leveling eye
follow
contact.
just once. What you say? Something eye contact? Sorry.
I'm just level eye contact with him.
Ah. He maintains it as well, as he's expecting you to take the gloves from his hand.
She was just gonna snatch all the gloves from his hand
Oh
and
wait,
say,
to me?
Fine.
To Teeks?
Yeah, it was to Teeks originally, because you're the one that
Oh.
was mouthing him off.
She was just
I'm
gonna
afraid I'm
snatch
not
all the
required to
gloves.
wear those, am I? Didn't you just say
You
all non-humans? And is this how
Your
Oh, sorry.
your
go ahead.
servants are required to. Sorry, go ahead.
Servants.
Hey,
These are my
Servants?
friends.
Suddenly offended.
Okay.
Sorry, us of House Parvis don't tend to keep slaves.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
JT.
I'm gonna let this cook. I'm gonna let this
JT.
cook.
Can I roll initiative?
Oh,
I'm ready to fucking
okay.
fight.
Mercutio's just
I-
gonna
I-
hurry up
I-
and
Do I
pull
be
it
a
back.
bitch? Wait, do I be a
I
bitch?
stand in front. I stand in front, brother. They're my guests.
You know, if he insisted,
Some of them has harder time than others.
if he insists, is he still insisting for me to take the gloves?
His hand is still out, for the record. Yes, and I
Alright.
will say as a heads up, you cannot roll initiative, unfortunately.
No, but I can
Yeah.
do this.
God.
Teeks is gonna take the gloves, look at them, look at him, and his hand is going to go up in flames. Just on the gloves. I'm just doing the fireball to let you know.
So as it burns into cinders,
Oops.
and it is on your hands,
Oh no, I go oops and I just let the ashes fall.
the man sneers at you and then looks to Asvin. Asvin, he bumps into your shoulder on purpose as he walks past, and he says, "This is the company that you keep, brother? I
Not
was
by
right
choice.
to be disappointed."
I'm only disappointed in the hospitality.
Mercutio,
My family
Mercutio
knows how to treat
Mercutio's
guests.
hyped up. Mercutio wants a fight, please.
Teeks is gonna look to the party.
Please.
Teeks is gonna look at the party. Well, my family knows how to do hospitality, so if you guys would like a warm Parvis welcome, we're more than welcome to go to my home after this. I mean to pay them
He
a
turns
visit.
back and he says, "House Parvis,
Oh, you can listen.
and you can utter actual sentences."
And you should learn to listen to
that's
those who are
something.
above you.
A pub. He walks back to you and he just says, "You are itching for a fight, aren't you?"
I'm itching for my
I
friends
am.
to be respected.
I am.
Wouldn't you want your friends to be
Respect.
respected?
Of course. But tell you what, respect is earned, not given.
And
Respect my household, and I respect your friends.
You won't respect them. They're not human, aren't they?
I will give them the respect that they are deserved and owed.
And for non-humans, what would that be? Do tell.
The amount that requires them to do their job as intended, so to not burden them mentally.
3 copper, 3 silver, actually.
Well,
Aiden
my
is like
friends' duties are
pissed.
to do as they please and not follow the orders as a slave would. Be who they are and not take disrespect from others.
Ah,
I am about to turn on my wings and just say stop because this is getting pissed off.
Hey,
This is
he's
getting-
disrespecting
this-
them.
I've been. Hold on, listen. As in character, I've been dealing with this for like 27 years.
Oh yeah, in
So,
character, do what
I-
you're gonna
so-
do.
So like, I have to stop this because I know I can see where this is going, and I know you guys for a while, so I can tell where this is going. So I would just like, I would actually activate my wings at this point and just say stop. It's not worth it. It's not worth to fight against them. It's not worth for you guys to fight against my household. This is my household. I say what's right. Please just wear the gloves. We don't need to fight here.
You're right. My apologies, sir. However, the gloves are gone. And I look at Asvin.
And he looks to Asvin with the wings sprouted, and he actually sneers in disgust as he says this with a fair amount of "I'm sorry ahead of time" out of character, Asvin, because I'm trying to play this as an asshole, and
That's
holy
fine.
fuck is he an asshole?
That's fine. That is fine. That's perfectly fine. I like this. I like this. I want this guy to murder. So it's fine.
he looks to you and he says, "And yet you show your monstrosity once again.
Sorry.
Your household. This is about your household as a dog living in this house would be its household."
Okay.
I retract my wings immediately.
I throw a punch.
Is that why non-humans have to
Christian.
wear gloves?
And I
Mercutio,
throw
Yeah.
Mercutio is actively fuming. There's actual steam
Listen,
coming off of his body.
Vezrin has anger issues. Could Vezrin throw a punch, please?
It's not worth it here. It's not worth it here. I see your angers on your faces. It's not worth it here. I've tried. It's not worth it.
Just go ahead. Throw that punch. As soon as you do, every god in this village will be coming for your throats.
They can try.
That's okay.
We
And
already
my
have
family
yours.
will
enough
come in for
people.
yours.
Egging him on.
And last I checked, Pavis is a higher house than you, isn't it?
Not
Is
in
it?
Seratel.
But it is everywhere else.
Yes, but here we hold dominion.
Well, yes, and what would happen if one of us, my family, was to move in? You would lose that quickly.
Dearest brother, he says to Asvin, show them to the rooms and... He looks to Teeks as he says this. Make sure it's the good ones.
Oh, I can just hear the sarcasm.
Mercutio's just gonna look to Asvin and say, "Hey, Asvin."
I say nothing. I say nothing. I acknowledge that you say something to me, but I say nothing.
I need to let off some steam, both literally and figuratively.
The training yard is that way.
Thank you.
I will come with. If that's okay.
Aiden, how are you
We'll
feeling
go
at this
follow
point?
If you need any magical releases, I guess the training yard would work too, but the firing range would work better. It's right next to it.
How's Faden feeling? I heard a couple of times Faden was ready
Aiden
to
is
throw
just
hands.
now hiding behind Aspen because she doesn't want to fight and get in trouble.
Which is fair. So here's
As a
something...
farmer, she needs to keep her reputation clean as much as possible, even though it's already gone.
I am a mercenary. Reputation doesn't fucking matter to me.
Texas doesn't
My
either. He's
reputation is
literally wearing the
killing
face of a
people.
dead man.
My reputation is killing people. Who cares?
Alice is
So-
just having flashbacks at this point.
As all of that is happening for where y'all are getting ready, there is a hand around Asvin's shoulder as someone had stepped into the room after Tremor, the second son who you just interact with, has left the room.
Who might that be? Who might it be? I wonder.
Also, this man looks like an off-brand Ezio Auditore.
He looks like a dick.
I am sorry, son.
Valid General Ezio.
Father.
Hey, look, it's Odin.
Pay,
How's... Oh, go on. Sorry.
pay him no mind. He takes after his mother far too much.
I can agree on you with that.
The rest of you. He looks around and he says, mind those two not. They are hindrances on this household.
Teeks is gonna give him
You
a
are-
respectful nod.
You
Same
are
here.
welcome guests here, as long as you are friends.
Thank you, my lord.
I heard the name of House Parvis whispered in these halls. Did my ears deceive me?
They did not.
I sigh and I just point over.
Yours is a well-respected house. I am Torman Raduria, the head of the estate.
I am Teeks of the House Pavis. It's wonderful to meet you.
May I ask? I'm sure you simply didn't come here on an errand or a visit. My son has been traveling on a pilgrimage for years now. I can't imagine it would have ended this early.
I'ma look to Asvin. Huh?
What?
You got out?
Yeah.
I'm just looking to Asvin.
did.
This would be a pit stop. We are traveling further. Was it south or east? I forgot.
West at the moment.
Further west.
Past the oceans.
Of course. And we might require a vessel.
Vessel. I might be able to recompense you one, but I don't believe I don't have the funds necessary to do so currently.
Is it mother?
Her hospital bills have added.
Do what you can. Save the rest for her.
It is fine. I believe this to be a passing ailment, but we have her quarantined in case until she awakens. Luckily, none of us have caught anything similar just thus far. As far as we
I hold mine. I hold him, and then I actually do cast healing hands, like fucking 10.
Oh. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay, cool. Arcana, where art thou? There art thou.
Nice.
Yeah, that's actually
Very nice.
See, I need to roll out all the bad rolls.
Asvin, when you cast Lay on Hands, your spell was repelled by another spell source inside him.
Okay.
As he says, "Oh, do not mind me. It is merely a passing ailment. I fear it might be the same thing that ailed your mother, but I am sure nothing of the sort will come."
I don't think this is more than an ailment, but if you insist.
I insist. The rest of you, please, take your rooms for the eve. I will show you around the building, and I can get you sorted with a boat as soon as possible.
No, why is that a 3rd level spell, man?
All right, Aspen, I could tell you about this because you got a 20. Whatever repelled your lay on hands was necromantic in nature.
So it's not a curse, or is it a curse?
I can't tell
know?
you that yet.
Okay, alright, cool.
Yeah. But, do you all retire for the evening?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already at the training place, whatever. Yeah, putting fumes out.
Okay. Because I will tell you this. It comes down to this particular question I'm about to ask right now.
Alright.
Who sleeps where if y'all are given one room?
One room? Teeks doesn't get his own room at least?
They're a rich house, but this is the same householding where the head of the household, aka the mother in this instance, is not going to have to wash 7 bed sheets in one night. She'd rather just wash one.
I feel like she'd at least wash 2 because of House Pavis.
That's true.
It
Two.
would be
There we go.
disrespectful
At
to
least
shove
2.
him in a room with everyone else to the family name, in her view.
Pavis, you get your own room. Everyone else is kind of shoved into one room at the moment. By the way, this is the room that everyone else is given.
I have a spare couch if anyone needs it.
I have room. as
Faden is
well.
like the first to raise her hand.
I have room. as
Faden is
well.
like the first to raise her hand.
Men, preferably.
Damn.
Ah, there you go.
Doesn't
I
trust
don't-
the farmer girl.
I don't need any distractions.
Who's too fucking tired to even care about Aspen's existence. Just wants
So-
something comfy.
I'm gonna end this session on this particular note here.
Woo. Yeah.
Woo!
No one.
Something visits you one by one at night.
Visits us one by one.
Visits you one by one at night while you are resting for the evening. Oh yeah, so some of you will be caught awake when this happens.
I don't know whose room
Me
it is.
trying to-
I left.
I'm
room for
trying to.
somebody.
I'm trying to visit my mother wherever she is. Just saying, as well.
I don't have art for her yet, but we are going
It's
to
fine.
say you
We'll
visit
just
her.
we'll just say I'm walking towards her. I'm not actually in her room.
So
Oh,
as you walk towards her in the main halls, Asmin, all of you, including Aspen, walking to her quarters, see this figure waiting for you, standing. However, it's convenient in the room.
Ooh, she's pretty.
Is she visiting us separately? Right? I'm guessing.
No, this is all happening around simultaneously.
Oh, so we're still in separate places, right?
Separate places, but you all see her and witness her.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
How do you all react to seeing her in your room or seeing
because
her in
the-
the hallways?
Because the amount of icons I've seen, I'm just gonna do divine sense just to sense them out.
Arcana check. I'm-
Arcana check and divine sense.
14, not too good.
Can I also do Arcana check on top of my divine sense, or is that too overboard?
You could roll one. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
give you that.
Uh,
So
It's better to just divine sense.
your divine sense would tell you that whatever this is comes off as a purely neutral creature.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be demonic or fey or anything of the like. This seems human.
Human. Okay. Not projection, right? Not a projection. Like the fucking the other guy we met, the bald dude.
Teeks, you managed to pick up this is an illusion of sorts.
Okay.
Oh.
A very controlled illusion, specifically.
Interesting. I don't think I have detect magic. Ugh. I do not. I want to follow the illusion. If I can.
You want to what?
Follow the illusion if I can. I'm gonna sneak down and follow it
Oh.
if it goes anywhere.
If you're in your room, it's just sitting there waiting for you.
Oh, so it's waiting for us to all notice it, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ah.
Okay. Who's
Okay.
going first? Who wants to go first?
I
So
don't
here's
even
the
know who's
thing.
ruined
This
with
is this is simultaneously.
Oh Jesus. Yeah.
Ah.
So
Oh,
we have to
no.
put we have to put it in some sort of order, I guess.
No, here's the thing. It doesn't need to be in any order.
Okay.
The reason why I say it doesn't have to be in any order, whatever you ask, is going to be answered in the same time.
Oh.
Obviously, I chose the wrong song.
That's the ending song. I think that's the ending song. I would like to ask, and you are.
You
I-
are
I-
the lost son.
No, I'm not.
I am the law, but I'm asking who you are.
Why does it matter for who I am when you clearly don't know who you are yourself?
What are you?
Who are you
Why are you?
that do not your own history? Sorry, Vesson, go ahead.
Why are you here?
I am here to foretell of you a warning.
Then tell.
Please.
What's the warning?
In a week's time, the nobles of this house will die, save for one.
Why is that?
I think how she would. So she would say, because it is required.
Why is it required?
It has been demanded.
By who?
Someone who sleeps amongst the living, but hides with the dead.
Why my family? Who's gonna be left?
You, young one. You are all that will be left towards the end. For better or worse, you will hold the burden.
I would like to run out, or at least run towards my mother.
You can run.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. She looks on and she whispers to the rest of you. When it happens, you shall assume support. Not for him, nor for the family.
Support for what then?
Destruction of what requires to be destroyed. This household has gone on for too long. Once you help me, I will allow you to set off towards the west.
And if we don't help you?
Then you will suffer the same fates as the others were.
I've lived long enough.
I would agree with that.
Spats of the mortal, yearning to cast confidence into the darkness.
More so, I don't fear death.
But you should.
And yet it's not
Why?
with how much time you have, it's how you use it.
Oh shit.
And what do you think you would be able to change in 2 days?
Only time will tell.
So, I don't have much to share besides that small little bit here because it's meant to just introduce her towards the end, and that's it. But there's that. And and I have quite possibly one of the most inane Easter egg after cutscenes, if you would like.
Yes. I want them
Sure.
all.
Alright.
Absolutely.
Great. Because
is the Dark Souls boss again.
not quite, because as everyone is sleeping, there are 3 people inside the training grounds. Why isn't this working?
Oh God.
Try it again, but do it a little bit harder.
Oh?
There, did I do it? In disappointing me? Yes, you have. I don't know what's going on with him. He doesn't. Okay, maybe if you try aiming a little bit in the center. I don't know. Are you hitting the right weak spots? I think I am. I hope you are. You're definitely not. Listen, if you really want to work on that master technique, all you got to do is actually hit harder. Harder? Yes, don't even aim. Just swing and hope for the best. Eventually, something will happen. Okay. I believe you, brother. 3, 2, 1. He fell into the benches. Yes, I know. That was part of the plan. This makes what? The 483rd time that floor died? 506. We're reaching a new record. Wait, what's that? It's the sun! Quickly, we must go back into the belt before the humans realize. Can I get a band-aid first? This little thing here is wanting to tell you one last thing in detail. These cats have stats. I wrote out stats and special attacks for them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you're
I
killing
no,
the
no,
cat.
no, it's obvious. It's been very obvious that you did that, and it's been very obvious they won't die unless they've been somehow removed forcefully by magic.
So Floor may have died overnight while y'all were resting.
Oh my
Exactly.
god.
No.
Speaking of resting,
wait for that.
y'all, look in the Discord later because I want to role play. I need to know who was roomed with who.
I'll tell you
Wait.
who's definitely, if everyone is in a particular room of non-humans, etc., I'll give you this at least. Old boy Ronson is going to be sleeping in the corner against the wall in the servants' quarters, we'll call it.
He's not even staying with us?
No, like, that's what you were given if you're non-human. The
Yep.
servants'
Oh,
quarters.
Well, I said that I could
And I-
take 3 people into my room, so I'm trying to figure out who went there.
Oh, I'll give PCs priority, but if there's free space, he'll just take a corner for whichever room.
I mean, you can take the
I
fucking
just take
couch.
a corner.
You can take the fucking couch.
We can figure it
I'll
out
go.
in the Discord. Because I want to
Alright,
do some role
go-
play
go
before
ahead,
bed,
Bernard.
so I gotta figure that
Take
out.
the couch. I haven't talked to you yet, and if it's seen that way, JT might connect some backgrounds here, but it's fine.
Oh, no, you're chilling. Not gonna lie, I was focused on getting all of the siblings and parents right.
Yeah, no,
and
I can see that. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, Tremor was the hardest one for me to play because he's an actual douchebag. So
It is
I was gonna think, yeah.
I saw the word hates, so
Yeah,
played
yeah.
him as if he hated.
Yeah, no, yeah. I was planning on him taking after the mother, so yeah.
Yeah, no, I made it so that he doubled down on the mother.
Yeah.
The mother is still semi-polite despite being fucked about her beliefs.
I was thinking more blunt as for the mother, but it's up to you. It's fun.
Well, I'll tell you
Yeah,
this:
It's honestly fun.
there's a particular reason for why, but we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
I
When you
forgot
say
something
that-
in character.
Go on.
Y'all had the slaves delivered, didn't you, to the house?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something about to Darby saying like there's gonna be slave coming in. Please keep them under wraps or something like that. Can I say that?
You can say that
Before-
retroactively.
Yeah. Yeah. Please get under wraps.
Also,
Yeah.
secondarily, what's something I should probably tell y'all? Secondarily, Darby is not that dwarf's actual name.
Oh.
Yeah. Expected.
Expected,
Oh,
but
that's
damn.
unfortunate.
Expected.
They are really fucked with the racism in that house. It's really bad. That's the son and the mom aren't even the worst of it, if I'm being honest. So
Wait, there's more. I didn't plan on more. Hold on.
no, I mean like what you saw wasn't the worst of it. Like
I say.
it gets worse.
Bravo. I did
I'm
say.
physically holding myself back.
It's called.
Oh, they're
They're bad. So was that the end of session though?
Yeah.
that is. Yeah.
I need more time to relax so I can sleep earlier.
I'll be back.
A lot
I'm
of
opening.
shit.
Bye.
Uh,
Fuck those guys. Oh my god, they are horrible. I hate them. I despise those guys. They are so bad. Y'all. Alright, we need... Good night, guys. Out. Thank you for the exclamation point Discord. But y'all, we're gonna have fun with these guys next time. Next session, I think, is 2 or 3 weeks from now. Just cause JT is gonna be visiting next week, so he's not gonna be able to. And then the week after, Fate's got something going on, so probably about 3 weeks from now, give or take. But we will be doing our normal streaming of Dead by Daylight, some Minecraft, games like that, as we continue throughout the week on our normal Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday stream schedule. I'm gonna send you guys over to Kills. She's amazing. We love her. Send some love and support for her. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. Everyone who recently joined, welcome. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Sorry I didn't talk too much. I don't like to talk over the roleplay. Because that can make things confusing. And it's roleplay. It's D&D. But yeah, have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time zone you may be vibing from. I will see you guys next time, which will be Thursday, because it is Tuesday. Yeah, have an amazing time, you guys. Love you. Roleplay? Cringe. I know, I'm a cringe person. It's alright. My family already told me that. But yeah, have a good time, you guys. Bye.